everyone, welcome to tonight's episode of the Holochronicles, episode 8. You smucks are all in the middle of just places you probably shouldn't be. I'm here with this very colorful cast of crew. I'll let you all introduce yourselves going down the line. Zim, Tindy, Bridge, and then Rykon.
Alright, my name is Jeff. I'll be playing the role of Zim to Zim, the bounty hunter. I don't really have anything to promote right now.
Go Bills.
Playoffs.
Yes, they are in the playoffs, I know that.
Sport. Jeff and I
Go
like-
sport ball.
Jeff and I like sports.
Right.
Yes.
Tindy?
Hello, this is Casey Jones playing Mediator Tindy. When I'm not playing with these fine fellows, I'm running Anywhere But Now, a Doctor Who actual play podcast. Come by, give us a listen. Have a nice day.
Now, Casey, how often do you just find yourself whistling the theme?
Oh my, constantly.
Like in your day-to-day?
Constantly, it's a banger.
No, God bless the theremin.
Not only the theremin, a composer friend of mine took my note and wove in the pomp and circumstance into the Doctor Who theme to add that collegiate austerity, since we're playing with a new Time Lord who is basically in Gallifreyan College.
Okay, you gotta link me just the audio, the raw audio for that. I kind of want to hear this.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. It's an MP3.
Yeah,
I
right.
really need to talk to more of the composers that I know, because I know a lot of them. Two who are my cousins, who are actually damn good.
Why am I just learning this? I've been wanting us to have a theme song.
Because one of them probably can't because of parental obligations, which is very fair, and I'm
Big
not
time
sure
fair.
if the other one would be willing.
Why do I
Damn.
just imagine it's one of those situations of replacing every note on a piano but with a duck quacking?
Now,
And
my
songs.
one cousin can pick up any instrument and play it. Like, it's crazy. The man has... Both, honestly, have mad talent. Anyways.
That's incredible. It was not the easiest thing in the world for me to learn piano or French horn, and I haven't touched either in at least 2 decades.
I'm currently
Oh.
learning the violin.
Nice.
It's a nice violin.
It is. Anyways, back down the line.
Hello, I am Micah. In this world and existence, I am Bridge, the astromech unit. In another existence, I may be a turtle of some sort.
An
But in real life, I'm
one.
just a guy who can't legally talk about his job, so...
He can't.
Then don't.
I mean, I could say what I do for a job, but I
Can't say
Very literally,
where
I can't.
or the details.
very literally, yeah.
He is employed at the business place.
Micah, it's like
Indeed.
Auntie. Remember Auntie could just never tell us what he did for a living, and we all thought
He
he
just
worked...
said he worked for the government.
Yeah, so do
Yep.
I, but we thought he worked for Lockheed Martin.
Scary. Anyways.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Choose Your Roll for the Holochronicles. I'm usually your DM extraordinaire, AJ, but tonight I am playing Rykon, the Dark Jedi Mune. I am not a Sith. He does not like that word. He does not deal in absolutes.
Does not like the Sith. Does not agree with the Jedi.
Doesn't like the Jedi either.
Hmm.
I like the Barrandov Sages. Just a bunch of guys being dudes telling
I
the
feel
weather.
like Rykon would get along really fucking well with the Barrandov Sages, and if they let him, the Dathomir Witches.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I just love the Barrandov Sages. It's just a bunch of guys being dudes talking about the weather.
What are Barrandov stages?
Do you know
They're
what
pretty much just another group of people that use the Force mainly to tell the weather for their people, but they also just kind of sit around and just contemplate the Force.
Yeah, they're Keldor, which is what
are they
Plo
like monks, basically, then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're Keldor, which is what Plo Koon is, and
Mhm.
their homeworld of Doran is plagued by such violent, rampant storms. To survive, they have to see them coming.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep. But in exchange, Keldor are kind of like one of the strongest, physically strongest and most
Mhm.
durable species in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Plo Koon is the
And he
only
just got
Jedi.
sliced by Palpatine.
No, he didn't. Plo Koon got
Did he
shot
not?
down.
No,
Right, he was in a-
Plo Koon was not there. Otherwise, he would have been on that squad. to
Yeah, he
take down
would have been
Palpatine.
on Palpatine's ass. He is the only
Palpatine would have looked
Jedi-
at him. He would have looked at Mace. He would have looked at him, and he would have been okay. So those are two very difficult challenges I have in front of me.
Yeah.
Crap.
Plo Koon is just gonna push through all your defenses. Kit Fisto's unpredictable. Mace Windu has the cheat code. Really?
Yep.
The other two, Sicey Tin and I think Eth Koth. What were they doing there?
Yeah. Either way,
Yeah.
recap.
My chat.
Yeah, Micah, you said you had the recap.
I pressed
Yes,
the holo player on the droid.
Yeah. A little display of what happened last time pulls up because you go
It
over
starts
it.
playing the Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah.
Ah, they're wrong channel.
Specifically, the scene where the grandfather. will-
Yeah.
Chewie Dad's holo porn?
Yeah. Anyways,
We had decided to head towards Osis.
Ossus.
I think it's pronounced either or, really.
And made a landing on a slightly questionable landing area. Creaked a bit, had some rust. Upon stepping out of the ship, we were greeted by a large number of the locals. One which notably had a lightsaber on them. Couldn't speak, couldn't understand a lick of what they were saying. Not a clue. They ended up bringing out a translator. Where is?
You got this.
We believe in you.
That's a terrible choice. I don't have the translator's name, but it was
Mana.
yes, it was Nautilin. She was a Nautilin.
Yep.
Specifically, I remember that because you gave them the voice of what I connect to being Korg from the Thor movie.
I have tried and have done, and I apologize, a poor Australian accent. I fucking love their accent, but I'm horrible at doing it, and I do apologize. But I will keep doing it.
How about I do? Anyway.
Through mediations with them between the locals and us, they allowed us to come in and speak with them, and it was reached an agreement where they'll do some trade with us and kind of let us look around as if we help them sort of check out and clear out, not necessarily clear out, but clear to make sure it's relatively safe, this temple they have that they have located. We all sort of scattered out and looked around. We found a lot of dead bodies, a lot of destroyed texts. I believe Tindy found some notes on a specific Force ability. I don't remember which one. I know I found a map to Tython, and I
You
took
found
a mental
part of a math to Tython.
part of a map of Tython. I took a mental note of that. We just went around the temple checking stuff out, finding and seeing if we could find anything of note. We came to a large room that then locked behind us, activated a puzzle mechanism, and then started spawning mirror copies of us. Until such time that we figured out the puzzle and got the doors back open.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate to what had happened. All right, take your temporary inspiration for this game.
I am powerful!
I am going to put one note, just because it has been a while, into everyone's head of what your deal was with them. Whatever is in the final vault at the end of this will be theirs, but you are allowed to pretty much take or record anything else that is in the library.
I can take anything. I take them.
Specifically, I also remember that I looked through their tech stuff and found a probe droid that had been turned off with a dent, half-made protocol unit, and a shiny frame of unknown model combat droid, parentheses Old Republic.
God, I cannot wait to keep those droids.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to make trades for them, if anything.
you'd have to first keep this deal with them if you even want
Yeah, say
that.
the rules were whatever we find.
Whatever you found in the library, not the subsection.
Ooh,
So, either way,
kill them all.
as the room lights back up, no longer with any issues, a doorway now appears in front of Dolly, as it seems to lead into a smaller adjacent room. Your companions kind of seem to group up here, waiting to see what you all want to do.
Rich just has his gun out and is just back to everyone, just looking around the mirrors. The heck was that?
There were copies of us. Obviously, poor copies. If you remember, I pretty much won random.
Yeah, you
myself.
ruined yours.
You killed quite a few.
What's the matter, Bridge? Afraid of a little self-reflection?
I'm shiny enough for all of us.
I'm more worried about another one
Insight.
of them coming out with that.
I wish
Insight.
to incite Micah's shininess.
Okay.
I would like to take this opportunity to cast Healing Touch on myself.
Alright.
For 1d8 plus my Force Casting ability modifier, which is a 2. So 2 plus whatever this d8 is.
Okay.
I rolled the 12. How shiny is Bridge?
Bridge, you can either roll a deception check if you're not actually that shiny, or you can admit how shiny you actually are.
A deception check?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's how well you're putting yourself in the light.
Hold
Let's
on, does
go.
it distort? Hold on,
While
yeah.
we're in the relative quiet, Tindy wants to reach out with the Force and see if they can get any kind of impression. Like, was this a trap? Was this security? Like, was it malicious? Was it just literally a objective
room?
reflection? Yeah.
Okay, so, I would say roll me, like a history or intelligence check to try to figure out what this room's purpose is.
Is this an open
Okay.
check?
Yeah, anyone can.
Okay.
I would say anyone with the knowledge of, like, ideas of what a Force user or Jedi might do with this.
Yo, tall bald squad. Let's go. 19.
19.
I got a 9.
Alright.
Tindy got a rock.
Plus
I got a
2.
10.
My modifier is 11.
Alright.
No, the 2's already kicked in.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say, Rykon, you would know what this room is for, specifically. This room is typically meant to stop dark side users, specifically, as most people who give themselves into the dark side, particularly a Sith, would not have the patience or want to try to solve the puzzle. Rather, they would just try to smash their way through, which wouldn't work.
Okay.
Which then a reflection would come out and wear them down, waiting for reinforcements to come in, aka Jedi reinforcements, to kill them off.
So Rykon will explain the following. So it's essentially security to keep the dark side out. Doesn't really work. And they would have kept coming forever.
Tindy looks to the NPCs that helped physically solve the puzzle and says, "Thanks for helping save our lives."
Also, I
Dodge.
beat Micah's 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Production values doesn't let me make stuff clean, and so.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, he's shiny-ish. Yeah. The room's shinier.
I
Anyways.
have a question.
Hmm.
Can I roll a technology to try and figure out how the heck the walls did that?
Magic.
I'm gonna tell you right now, even with a technology check, you would not get it.
So, yeah, I just explained to Bridge, because we'll just say you asked out loud. You know essentially what we do is magic, right?
Just slow turn. Like the top of the dome just slowly turns, and if he had actual eyes, you would feel him glaring at you.
Scan me all
I
you
know-
want. The walls created life.
I know that just by the nature of there wouldn't be an answer, I do still just want to see if I can roll a technology just for the sake of Bridge ramming his head against the problem.
Oh, so you're trying to
You roll a technology
conceptualize
check
it?
to see how far you try to think into this.
Yeah, because he just saw people come out of a reflective wall
Mhm.
that are exact copies of us. 19.
You ponder this for a while. Like you all have to wait a little bit while Bridge is trying to process his way through this, trying to make reason where there is none.
So I guess while I'm waiting, I'll just apply a stim pack to myself.
All right.
Just right in the arm.
What do I roll for it?
Stimpaks are pretty much like regular healing potions. It's a 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Hey, good roll.
Yeah, I know I'm not going to get anything from it. It's more just, Bridge is just like, what the heck?
8 out of 10. Good roll.
Yeah, for a droid, this would be very confusing.
Hey, that is kind of why most droids don't tend to think about it.
It is.
That they get wiped before that.
Either way. After not being able to draw a conclusion to this and a small bit of healing, the door is in front of you.
Let's just get out of here.
All right. You all step through?
We all step through.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you do, as like previous, the door seems to vanish. As you enter into a small room with multiple branching pathways, each leading what seems to be into many different directions. As you kind of notice, this seems to be more labyrinthine, with narrow and maze-like hallways. You can see scorch marks and claw marks that are currently on the wall. This seems the only room to be lit. And for the Force users, as soon as you enter into this room, you feel a distinct disconnection from the Force.
Like completely severed or muted?
Not completely severed, but extremely muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rykon's just
Okay.
gonna shudder. Oh, I hate this.
Tindy goes wide-eyed and catches a gasp, but does not do an effective job of hiding that just happened.
Yeah, you see the big guy that's been with you that had the lightsaber kind of shake his head and almost throw up, as if like, oh god.
Yeah, Rykon's definitely just gonna be holding his stomach, leaning on Bridge.
What's wrong with you
going
all?
on?
How common knowledge is the Isalamiri?
The Asalamiri?
Ooh, good pull. Good pull.
Oh god. Let me refresh myself with who the Salamiri are.
The Isalamiri are a tree-climbing species that completely nullify the Force.
Oh, the lizards!
As a survival mechanism.
Oh,
A
okay.
forest
Sorry,
of them
what's
can
survival
completely sever the presence of the Force for even a Jedi Master.
Yeah, I remember
So-
Darth Plagueis wanted some of those.
Wow, that's
Holy
that's
cow,
amazing.
how do they do that?
It's just a natural developed
Is some-
instinct. Because
There are some creatures that are just naturally resistant and or completely can set off the Force.
Yeah, like Micah,
Yeah.
it's because their natural predators use the Force to hunt them, and so they evolved to push it out.
To
So
repel
is
the
it just
Force,
like a
yeah.
zone around one?
Yeah, it's a bubble.
Yeah, like an
So-
individual zone, and it's cumulative. So if there's a lot of them, they can nullify, for instance, an entire forest.
Yep.
Sheesh.
So what is the question you were asking?
My question above table is, how common knowledge are the Isalamiri? Because that is the first thing that I would think of, or Tindy would think of.
I would say
Um,
that you would be the only one who can make this check because you would have
Okay.
had studied with the Jedi. Roll me a lore check.
Just gonna put the spelling in chat.
Lore.
That's
Alright.
correct.
You remember a faint bit about these trees. You know that at least they shouldn't be on this planet. Especially
Okay.
since there was the massive cataclysm.
Yeah. They look around and sniff for like any like kind of sense of like the surfaces have been treated with an oil or anything like that. and rattles off about strange little creatures that could repel the force that lived in trees hanging like Danubian sloths.
Above game, sorry.
No, I'm done.
Above game, Thrawn kept one on his person at all times.
Yeah. Smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funky little dudes.
But you are in this room. The disconnection is there, and there are 6 branching pathways.
6 pathways?
There's exactly 6 pathways.
Okay.
Does it appear like there's any remnants of people, like any more corpses or materials scattered about going anyway?
It doesn't look like anything has been in this room for centuries.
Rich just kind of rolls forward and his head looks back and forth between the different pathways. Anyone got a die?
Any chance cube?
Sure. Anyone got a chance cube?
Jindy pats down their pockets and says, "Afraid not." They put away their saber and keep a hand on their pistol, given how much the Force is used in actually using a saber.
Say,
there are very few forms that do not use the Force.
Rakon's just gonna... Rakon could use his glow stick of destiny, but he's just gonna rack his blaster rifle. No, but I've got a gun.
My thoughts.
As you look through down each hallway, though, you notice there's no light.
Damn it. Okay.
Rakon,
In that case, Cindy's gonna throw the saber and hold it aloft for a light source.
Alright.
Rakon just holds up an actual glow stick.
Yeah.
Snap. Yep. Alright.
Tread carefully. Something's suppressing the Force here.
The rain. Only 30 feet. No.
I'm going to put on a quick timer
Okay.
because something will happen. And you need to, in the next 30 seconds, decide which way you're going.
So going left to right, starting at 1, right most being 6, I say we pick path 4.
Why specifically?
Feels lucky.
I was going to say the rightmost path for convenience, but that works too. Let's do it.
I was gonna say choose the like if it's 1 through 6, I imagine similar to the Jedi combat forms, and choose the one that's most associated with the light side, I guess.
Okay, that means we're going to path 2. I mean 3.
Okay,
I can't count. 3.
2?
3.
3?
3.
3.
Alright.
I like Jeff's
3 it
idea.
is.
Jeff has a very good idea. No, that's don't laugh. That's genius.
Now watch this as a
You
TPK.
all- No. You all start heading down path 3 with each other.
Do we need a marching order?
I would say not at the moment, no.
Suddenly we just get real defensive.
As you are making down your way to down path 3, you start having to go through these weaving corners and different passages, all deciding to stay as a group together. You see, as you kind of make it through, you eventually reach a fork in the road. On the ground there, as you reach there, and this was 3, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As you all kind of look around, I would say probably bridge because you're the closest to the ground. You see what seems to be a crushed blue crystal.
Do I recognize that as a lightsaber crystal, considering I've been with Rykon?
Yeah, you could probably guess that this is a kyber crystal. It seems completely shattered though.
Rykon,
What?
how tough are kyber crystals?
About what? Are we talking like scratching force, blunt force?
Being crushed.
Much like a diamond, I could drop you on it and it turns to dust. That, or they can be compressed, they can be pulled apart, put under intense emotional stress, and they'll shatter like glass. Or bleed.
Looks at you for a second, then just looks back towards the crushed crystal on the ground.
Yes, the rocks can feel.
He'll just point out the broken kyber crystal to you.
No, Bridge, get the broom. Seriously,
turns into a Roomba.
Seriously, get the broom. If we can collect the dust, we might be able to reconstitute it.
My kingdom for telemetry.
Telemetry.
It's a force ability. Basically, touch object, no past of object.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah,
the thing from
Cal Kestis, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Bridge will just collect the scraps of kyber crystal then.
Thank you, Roomba.
You said it was a blue one?
Yep.
Is Bridge able to analyze them?
Scan.
I don't
I mean,
technically
if they're
have an
close enough
ability
to
like
be
that.
in his chassis.
I would say that at the moment, because again, the timer determines that something is about to happen. You are able to pick it up right before this is about to happen, as you all suddenly feel a massive gush of wind blow through each direction of the tunnel, as you hear a very sickening and then a massive shriek.
The wind pulling at us or pushing at us?
It
both.
feels like it's pushing at you and pointing at you from multiple directions.
Yeah, it feels like both. Like we just be deadly still.
I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh, Rykon's gonna suffer. 11.
Where are you getting a +2 from?
I have my funky mask.
Oh.
I just get a +2 to saves.
7.
Wait, no. How do I do the save?
It's right above. It's right above your skills, like the little box that says saving throws.
Gotcha. Oh, damn it.
Well,
Right.
Jeff.
I rolled a 7.
Alright. Let me just do it for these guys.
We all get mind controlled. Party.
Luckily, it's not that.
It's a banshee. We're dead.
It's not a banshee.
Okay, good, because that's an actual thing in D&D. Banshee, wisdom save, dead.
That's unfortunate. Zim, you pass. Everyone else, I need you to roll me a d6.
Oh.
6.
I rolled a 1. Oh.
4. Well, no, because this could be the number being high or low doesn't matter here, as far as we know. It could just one number equal one thing.
Could
That
be
is
direction. Oh no, that'd be a D8 probably.
Just the rest of them. All right.
Huh.
So, Tindy, you and the Asani leader book it
Stab him in the back.
down a path.
Oh, we're confused.
Bridge, you book it down another path. Rykon, you book down your own path. And the other guy books down his other path.
Wait, who rolled that last 4 then?
And Zim is just left there standing with the bag of money.
Everyone pretty much... Okay, yeah, no, sorry. Rykon, you go with the extra guy.
Come on, extra guy.
Not the Asani leader, but the Asani tribesman that came with you guys for backup.
Yeah, blue guy.
Dolly's running her own direction.
Bye.
The Asani leader is following Tindy. And Bridge, you're running off on your own.
Of course.
Are we frightened?
Yes, you were all running in a panic. Zim, you are not frightened by this occurrence. You have a chance to choose any path or direction you want to go. You can either follow a group or a specific person.
So who went down the left path and who went down the right?
It seems they went. Both groups kind of split off to multiple paths. Pretty much, you need to just choose 1 through 6.
So if you think about it, it's funny how it worked out. Tindy is right next to the person they ran away with. Rykon's right next to theirs. Bridge is in the center and went alone.
Yep.
I guess I'll go after Rykon.
Yeah.
All right.
You hear the Hanna-Barbera bongos.
So, because I just need to like pull up a quick document
Yeah, take your time.
to keep track of everyone. So,
Well,
Tindy?
bye, everybody.
I guess this is the night where Bridge dies.
Leader. Bridge.
You just hear, now step, and turn.
Then we have Zim, Rykon, and Yashani Tribesman. And then we just have Dolly, who's going off on her own little adventure.
Bye, NPC. It's been fun being able to talk to these people while it lasted.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
We'll focus on Tindy and Yasani's leader. Tindy, you start narrowing down your path, running in multiple directions with the Yasani leader. You eventually hit what seems to be a barrier. You bounce back a bit into each other. As you kind of look back up and look through, you see a room. On the other side of the room seems to be a door.
Does
And
the door have any handles?
it looks like it, but in past the barrier in the room, I'm also going to message you what you see. You cannot tell anyone else in the party because they're not with you what this is.
What I'm seeing in the room?
Yes.
It's a photo of your grandma's feet. What's the reference?
SpongeBob at the Christmas party.
The One Piece.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
It was in space. Get fucked.
That is what you see.
Oh. Oh no.
It does not seem to have noticed you. It seems that probably this barrier is what's preventing that.
I swear God, if it's a rat ghoul.
Can you describe the barrier? Like, is it a force field? Is it a wall of energy? What is it exactly?
Feels like a wall of energy, probably to prevent force from any presence of the force going in.
I gotcha. Okay.
It's also probably the reason this room is so weird.
Say that again?
It is probably the reason that this room is so weird.
Gotcha.
Like why you can't feel the force in it.
I turn to the Ashani and ask, can you see that as well?
He kind of just nods at you,
I thought he didn't
kind of
speak
understanding,
English.
and just like kind of points back the other way, and it's just kind of gives you a gesture of, we should wait.
Let's go already.
They are going to keep their saber in their hand and meditate on this while their heart is pounding because they ran in fear to get here. And under their breath, they say, fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. We will not act in fear. We will calm. And then we will strike.
So you'll pretty much spend this round steadying yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. The tribe leader will actually join you in this meditation. Though you cannot understand him, you kind of get the idea that they are kind of repeating the same words.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Next group, Bridge.
Yo.
You rolled a 6.
That's the best number, right?
Indeed, actually.
6 truly is the loneliest number.
You start zooming by the cave. As you keep going, you eventually come to a large room that seems to be filled with plants.
Does it seem like a greenhouse sort of room? Or they're just like
It just seems
dark
to be
plants?
It doesn't seem to be dark-based plants. Just seem to be these plants. You can tell that there's something in the air, but you're a droid, so you don't need to do anything.
Hooray! Is
As
it any
we're just
plants?
here.
Is it any plants I might recognize or have information on?
Let me see. Roll me a nature check to see if you know any of these.
Oh, a 14.
14. Some of these are familiar, like you've seen something like this on Ithor a little bit. But a lot of these plants seem to be maybe old, maybe extinct species even of plants. They
How
just
much
kind
are
of seem
these?
to be living down here.
Does it seem like this room only has the one entrance that I came through, or is there some other way to go?
It seems like it has multiple entrances as well.
Oh no.
You can choose any number and go that direction.
Any number?
Did I
1 through 6.
42. No. I'm assuming that if we all just sort of bolted, we didn't see where everyone else went.
No.
No.
I would say that you all bolted in different directions extremely fast as you could. It was, I'm not trying to figure out where everyone is, it's I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay, do I have... That's right, I have my hands-free comlink.
Yeah, you do.
I would like to use it to try and contact Rykon, because he'd be probably the first person I send a message to.
I like that I'm his emergency contact.
Because you are under a massive amount of floors and stone, I'm going to need you to make a technology check at disadvantage to see if the call goes through.
Okay.
Your DC is a 12.
A 20.
Your comm link will go through. As soon as we get to their turn, you can send them what they hear.
Okay.
All right. So you're choosing not to move, though. You're choosing just to stay there and use your comm link?
Yeah, because in most situations, if you're lost, it's better for you to stay put.
Bridge, hug a
True.
tree.
Rykon, Zim, and the Ashani tribesmen, then. Your message will get through.
Okay.
Tell me what your message is right now, and they will hear that at the end of their turn. Because this is all happening at once.
Okay. I don't know if you're getting this. I'm surrounded by a bunch of plants, and there's something in the air. I think it's misting. I don't know.
So there was something in the air that night.
Kind of just... Everything just kind of happened real fast. Not sure what happened exactly. Are you still alive?
Alright. Zim, Rykon, and the Ashani tribes member, you went and got a 4. You all are running through these caverns as suddenly, Rykon, you halt to a grind as Zim and then the Ashani tribesmen just bump into you from the back as you all fall to the ground.
God damn it!
As you realize you are all back at the entrance.
A great Hanna-Barbera clash.
Yeah, good. Like Zoinks, Zim. Well, at least we know we can get out.
Yeah, I guess there is a silver lining there. You should probably still find you should still find the others, though. Bridge, at least.
Does my phone ring?
Yes, you eventually get the contact from Bridge.
Can I respond?
You would have to roll a technology check as well, but you can try.
Hell yeah, jack of all trades. Let's vibe.
GC 12.
17.
It's at disadvantage, just like his. Let's roll again.
17.
17? Outside 17. I respect
I'm
that.
consistent.
The Force said 17.
No, in these games, I'm consistent.
You open up your comm link and you send him back a message.
Bridge, we found ourselves back at the entrance. I don't know how that works because we kind of went down. But wherever you are, it sounds safe, so you may want to keep yourself there. turn on a transponder if you have it. And if I die, crash the ship.
That's his ship.
The heck I will.
If I don't get to live.
You get that one. Bridge, you get that through, no problem, no check at all. Raikon, you immediately get a message back on your comm link of the fuck I will.
Well, Bridges died. No, I don't actually think Bridges is dead. I basically tell Zim, so he found a tree underground.
Well, I was
Again.
surrounded by plants.
He found plants underground again. No, this man's good. Think about it. We found the one on Ithor. Bridge is just good at finding underground trees.
That is true.
That's uncanny.
Micah, take an expertise die.
Oh, yeah, sure. Wait, that doesn't work here. No!
No, it's worthless. Oh, this is worthless.
Take a worthless story point while you're at it.
We're gonna mail you an Oreo.
Yes. Kind of hilarious.
But
And
could we retrace our steps to get back to the wind tunnel again?
that
I'm
is
not
going-
saying I'm going to do. I'm saying, is it possible?
I would say you would need to make a. Let me look at this. Okay, I forget because a lot of these are changed.
Yeah. What would it be?
You need to make an investigation check to figure out which path you just came down.
Okay, then I will ask Zim if he wants to retrace our steps or collect our thoughts.
You can always try a different path.
Well, I just want to get.
suggest-
Yeah, because we gotta find each other.
I would at least say collect our thoughts and then retrace your steps, just so then this whole fear thing doesn't happen again.
Very fair. Like I said, that's why I just wanted to know if it was possible. Wasn't say I was doing it.
All right. In that case, I would say just for this round, roll a investigation check, and I imagine Zim can help. Or
I was
no.
gonna ask to assist Jeff.
Yeah, I say because you have the jack of all trades. Yes, you can assist Jeff in the investigation. It's gonna be a DC 15.
Damn.
You don't know which door.
Your modifier was higher than mine in my defense.
Okay.
Hey, I mean, it counts for everything. And in the distance, as you're all kind of sitting in your new locations, you hear what sounds like lightning and unmistakably Dolly's voice yelling out, "Son of a bitch!" As... yeah. Something seemed to have happened to her, whether that was by a monster or a trap, you don't know.
She stubbed her toe
Possibly.
while watering her spice garden.
Alright.
Can
We're
I
gonna go
tell
back-
from what direction that came from?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh.
At the moment. Tindy, we're back up to you and the Ashani leader. You can either choose to sit there and wait for your allies to find you,
Mm-hmm.
or to go and try to find your allies.
Having heard her shout "son of a bitch," Tindy gets the idea to call out and follow that with not exactly a sustained note, but a very intentional to try and give the others a consistent sound to follow instead of grasping at a one-off.
Okay.
Does that alert the thing on the other side of the...
You do notice its
energy?
neck snap towards you.
Oh god damn it. Its vision was based off movement.
It doesn't seem to be gumming towards you, but it definitely seems to be noticing something.
Okay. If I still have movement left in my round, Tindy's going to take just a step and then another step away from it to see if it pursues.
It seems to glide a little bit.
Glide a little closer.
Yeah, it seems to try to be following whatever's making.
Oh, fun!
Stealth?
Tindy's going to finish the I am not alone, please come help. I could use assistance from all fronts, please.
Yeah, you see the Astani leader. He is going to step in front of you, though, and pull out his lightsaber just in case, like... knowing that he's probably more durable than you.
Right. Oh, I have an idea. Let me know if this is BS. Is it possible for my comm to have a setting to just repeatedly trill a not annoying deep for them to follow, so I don't have to keep shouting to them?
It would probably be too silent to go through the cave.
Damn it. Okay. Then they're gonna keep on shouting, so the others have something to follow, hopefully.
Okay. I'm so happy it was you that found this thing.
I'm happy too. We make choices and things happen.
You didn't make a choice, you rolled a die.
He made the choice to roll.
Ridge. You have received your message, and you are hearing a small come help me please, coming from the passageway. If you are going to try to figure out which direction that is, I'm going to need a perception check.
I will attempt.
DC 14.
1, 2, 3, 18.
18. All right. I would say with that, you're able to narrow it down to which path it is, and you start heading that direction, eventually meeting up with Tindy as you kind of stroll out of the darkness.
Okay, what do I see?
I will message you. Again, do not say anything to anyone in the party.
Okay.
The old lighthouse owner.
Oh, what was the robot from the carnival's name that was actually just a robot?
You see that gliding more towards the entrance.
Now, is this being solid, or do you see...
Ethereal.
A little bit of both.
You find a ghost?
A little bit of both. Anyways.
It's the old man down the road.
I would like to do one thing.
Old Man Jenkins.
Considering Tindy's already making noise, I'm just gonna do it better.
I love that.
I blast the wall.
I'm just gonna be better than them.
I'm gonna use production values to pretty much to make more noise.
All right.
To effectively boom my voice 3 times louder, as the others who are not near us would just hear the astromech.
The R2D2 scream?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a performance check from you because this is so loud, it is going to echo throughout the cavern.
Yeah, I was afraid of that part, but...
Also, as you do this, the thing that you see behind the wall suddenly smashes at a massive speed against it as the wall wavers a little bit.
We need to leave.
Always
Natural one. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Totally, I should have totally used sound trick.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I
I'll
don't
use it on my
want
next turn.
Well, Doot said too.
That's a 9.
9. As fortunately, everyone who's in the cave suddenly just hears an echo from all around them.
We need to leave.
Zim and Rykon got cookies and lemonade compared to you people.
I'm pretty sure that the plant room I was in was either poison or sleep or something.
Which, funny the droid got it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was so happy. I was just like, that's great. Alright. Zim, Rykon, and the Yusashi tribe member, you all are back at the entrance. And you just hear the from all directions.
Well, I guess now we can probably just retrace our steps and probably pick up whatever loot we missed on the way.
You didn't make the check to know which door it was.
Nope, we didn't. Wait, could we make a perception to realize where the sound is coming from?
Not this time. That was
No,
what the
we
performance
tried.
was for. The performance was to try to get it to be
I
from
don't
a
know.
certain direction. This hit from all directions.
If we do the minus the subtract from 30, I can beat a 21.
For a perception,
Yes.
I'll allow it. Give it a shot.
I bet. Wait, Jeff, you good at perception too?
Pretty good at perception.
I'm straight up proficient. Can I assist Jeff?
Yes.
Because Jeff,
I just
Jeff,
have
could you
normal
beat a 21?
If I roll high enough, I can beat a 21.
Okay.
It'll take like at least a 19 though.
Okay, so
All right. Well, it's a chance. You
Yeah,
can roll it.
it's a chance, man. It's better we take the chance than sit here faffing about like a bunch of idiots.
I'm covering my eyes when I'm clicking this.
Go. Oh, go
No.
Bills.
I don't know.
We're all gonna
Our
die.
modifier's the same.
Yeah.
I got a rock.
You have no idea which direction this is.
Zim, do we need new friends?
Maybe.
Oh, we can, on the case of Bridge, we can literally just buy a new friend.
Oh.
Well, we have the commander.
Oh.
Okay, true. So we don't need Bridge.
Legally, he's property.
Bridge over here, luckily not hearing this.
Legally, I kick
Brit-
your butt.
Brit just starts to rust because he can't cry.
Meanwhile, Tindy used to be a politician, so we don't need them.
Yeah,
There is a tech ability where it's create water effectively, so I
Tindy's
could.
expendable.
All politicians are.
You're not wrong.
All right. You have a 1
the-
through 6.
I mean, the only real group of people that aren't expendable are clones, and we all know that.
I would say you don't know which
Aw.
direction is what, so
Damn, I couldn't have peed a little. Well.
roll D6, I guess.
Yes, let's roll the D6, roll them bones, because, like, we could objectively just pick and then cheat, so.
Yeah.
Shit.
6.
Shit.
All right.
I would like to remind everybody I wear a respirator.
You make your way around the twisting and turning caverns to find Tindy, Bridge, and everyone else.
Huh.
Do I see one of those ghosts that look like, that are like when you look out into hyperspace? Because that means we're dead.
Not necessarily.
I do see
Oh,
one of the
never-
hyperspace ghosts.
I would never throw anything at you that I don't think you couldn't handle due
Hold
to
on.
reasons.
Say, I can't check Discord on my computer during stream, so if you do messages something to me, please
That
say
is
so.
true. I did message you. It's a Star Weird. You see that.
Yeah, it's the
Now that everyone's
hyperspace
there.
ghosts. I was right.
It's a what?
Star Weird.
Yeah, so there's
Can
a
I
reason.
do a lore check?
Yeah.
Can I explain it?
You.
Please do.
Can I explain
'cause have
above
no
game?
idea.
Yeah, you can explain above game.
Okay.
But in character, none of you would know what this
Yeah.
is.
Wait, I can't
Okay.
even roll a lore check?
I would say you would not have had the information to know.
Because that's very fair that I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna say
okay.
you know some stuff about the Force. You wouldn't know what this is.
So you ever notice how in Star Wars, when they go into hyperspace, no one's looking at the window? That's why.
I don't know.
Those are just in hyperspace, and they eat Force users. They phase through
Specifically,
Force users. They phase through walls, they phase through energy, they phase through everything. They will eat you. There's a reason they're not a recorded thing, because they don't leave survivors.
And none of us have any idea that, because none of us have ever heard of this, because no one's ever lived to tell the tale.
Correct.
it seems that whatever Jedi Council was around during the time of this must have gotten their hands on one, but never were able to use it or like study it before what happened.
Well, okay, these people were idiots. We need to desecrate their graves.
Do I need to do a courage check or something in the face of this scary ass specter getting closer?
Fear you keep making noise?
I'm done now that it's worked. Like, our players our friends are here now, so there's no point in continuing to make noise.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I need to do a quick roll for Dolly, who is still in there.
It's okay.
Above game, we need to agree. If she starts attracting it, she's bait. I am the dark. I will be the cruel dark side guy. Our survival is paramount. If you choose to stay, you chose this.
I mean, let's not make that option A.
3.
What? Survival's not option A.
No, I mean like pushing someone in the front of the train is not my first call.
Not your first call, but it's my first call. This is life.
It does not seem Dolly has found you in that time that you've been in here. That being said, as you stop doing the noise, it's seeing the Star Weird on the other side just kind of cricks his head side to side. And then kind of cricks it in almost confusion. It just slowly drifts away from the wall.
Okay. Can I use any force ability, or is it just much harder in here?
It'd be much harder, and yeah, you could.
Because I'd like to try and sound trick this thing and put my voice behind it to try and draw it away.
Okay, you can try that.
Since it's effectively a cantrip, how much harder or more expensive would it be to try and use it in here?
Let me look at your sheet real quick.
It's gonna cost you about $350.
I would say that casting this would make it so you'd have to cast it like a first level.
Okay, so it would cost 2 points. Okay.
2 points.
That's fair.
All right. Fortunately, I have 2 points left. Tindy mutters under their breath. I really
now we know.
Works. And casts their voice on the far side of this thing, saying, "I'm so glad I got past you."
Hey, can I stop time yet?
I don't know, can you?
No, I can't stop time yet. I stop time next level. You all live for now.
I realize I forgot to do something. I planned so much.
Because, dear God, I was gonna Hanna-Barbera bongos my way out of here.
Let's not above table. Let's not Leroy Jenkins if we can help it.
No, I'm just gonna dip.
Work smarter, not harder.
Sorry, I'm trying to
I don't know what's smarter than me running at 100 feet move speed.
Dear goodness.
He can run fast.
I did that consistently during the droid one-shot.
I know, we had some big rooms in that one.
Yeah, so I can move 100 feet in 3 seconds.
I don't think I ever quite understood what that ability did.
6 seconds. It slows down time. I roll a d4. I multiply that d4 by 5, add that to my movement speed. I would then dash and just whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay.
Is there a thing that it has to make to click on the ability to see if there's a save that it has to make?
They already
It's
did.
in the chat.
It's a cantrip. So it's an investigation check against their spell save DC.
Alright, and what's your spell save DC? 12?
I think so.
Wisdom plus 2 plus 8.
Wisdom plus 2 is okay. So
it needs to make a wisdom save?
No. It's still intelligence investigation according to this. But I'm reminding Tindy that their spell save DC is proficiency plus 8 plus their wisdom modifier.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll this with
add
1 to
plus
this.
8.
20.
We lost.
Oh no.
Here's the sound behind it, and then almost like as if it's sniffing, snaps. Like the body doesn't turn, but the head just turns a whole 180 back towards you guys.
360. That's just showing off.
Terribly effective.
Everybody start slowly moving backwards.
I'm willing to just move away quietly.
It is
Yeah,
I
Bridget's
definitely
gonna slowly backing up.
extremely telling that someone is using the force near it. And
I have a request for the DM. Can I stealth out of here to move quiet?
to go back down the passageway.
Just to get out of here? I'm not that picky, but I want to try to stealth so I can move silently.
I would
I'm
say that you would
proficient
know
in stealth.
that. I would say that you would know that just walking isn't enough to draw its attention.
Yeah, well, I just want to guarantee my footsteps. It doesn't hear footsteps.
Yeah, you can roll stealth. It's not
Okay.
cool.
As I am straight regular proficient in this. And I'm using
my
my inspiration that I've had for a while.
Okay.
Better.
You walk as quietly.
Incrementally better.
You walk out as quietly as you think you can away from the door.
Thank God I'm quiet.
Nobody.
Quick, guys,
will
tiptoe this way.
Nobody will ever see me coming.
Right, Bridge? Don't name me.
He suddenly just turned into a clockwork version of an astromech and making all these clanking and churning noises. That's right.
Hey guys, look, androids.
It's a hell of a week to skip oiling my treads.
Alright.
He
So
squeaks.
you all kind of back up.
We leave.
Oh, you leave.
I'd assume that's what we're doing. We're backing up away from it.
Do you expect us to fight it?
So you haven't done much investigation on it and or the room.
To be,
so-
to be
I mean,
entirely
there's a
honest,
force
Zim
field
is
in
kind
front
of
of us.
There's
to be entirely honest, Zim is kind of separating from the Force
It
users and then
noticed
just
me.
stealthing out on his own.
yeah, no, I mean
Okay.
like the opportunity to investigate this thing did not really
The interest to investigate it is not there over living.
That,
Yeah.
I mean, that's up to you then. You don't have to fight it. It's just one of those things of you know that this is something that is in here. You don't know much about it or anything like that, but you know it's here. You can choose to leave in terms of your life.
Yep.
It doesn't look like the leader wants to really go at this thing either, but he's looking a bit more confident, I will say that.
Good for him.
I mean,
We
like,
wish-
if it doesn't threaten my life, I'm happy to do an investigation check.
You
May
would
the-
know that it seems whatever this barrier is, it can't get through. It seems to try to, but it's not getting through it.
Okay, so I'm picturing a shoulder-high shot, tight close-up of Tindy on one side of this impermeable force field, and the freaky wraith-looking thing on the other, and muttering softly, "You can't break through, can you?"
It's kind of almost sadly in a way, scratching the side of it. Knowing something's there, but not knowing what.
Don't you start to empathize.
No empathy here.
I'm gonna name it George.
I'm gonna name it. Let's get the beep out of here.
They're
Real
getting
quick.
attached. Run!
You are at the very, very bottom, not yet in that room, but it is there. So you don't need to
True.
put yourself on the map. It is just kind of here.
Okay.
In the
On the
circle.
other
looks
side,
like
you
boss
see-
area.
On the very other side of the room, you see the doors that probably lead to the archive. In the middle, you see this little container.
Bro, remember
This
the
little round force field is the container.
Yeah.
Hey Jeff, remember the
Um,
flump from the Ren Fair?
Yeah.
Tindy approaches. Is the force any easier to sense here or no?
As you kind of like try to sense into it, you get the idea that the force in there is probably even weaker, but that's probably intentional. It's
It's
probably
meant
to
to be like a
limit
safe
the creature.
area.
As you would
I'm
probably
sorry, there
not
was talking over it. What did you say?
you would as you kind of feel into the area, you get the idea that the force is probably even weaker in there, but it's not probably to stop force users.
Oh, so it'd be like a safe home base from the creature that was following us?
This one in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could probably not get in there either, you get the idea. But you also get the idea that the entire room is so closed off from the force even more than what you are in now. Simply
Okay.
for the fact of this is probably just enough for this thing to survive, but not use its strength.
Fascinating. Yeah,
so it's not the
Tindy
full power.
puts the flat of their
Exactly.
palm up against the wall of this thing and just shivers. It's like,
I would say you can also roll and check to see what kind of condition it is in.
I'm sorry, there's something inside the force field?
No, the Star Weird.
Yeah,
You can
the
roll a medicine
guy.
check to see if you want to determine what kind of condition it's also in, because despite it being as ethereal, everything
Well,
has
that's a nat 20.
Good for them.
that it is. You can tell that this thing hasn't eaten in ages,
Well,
And-
I don't want it to.
Good. Starve.
and is probably fairly weak to what it should be.
I'm thrilled to know this. I relay it to my comrades that this miserable creature hasn't eaten in
Centuries.
God knows how long, and we have no intention of feeding it ourselves. But whatever it is, it's quite weak, and continues to leave it behind.
Real quick, I'm just gonna roll 2 of these for right now. See if that makes a difference for.
Rakon's
Dolly.
response to it starving is, "So are the slaves on Kessel. Doesn't mean we have to do something about it."
So true.
I mean, I will.
I'll say this though, Bridge, it doesn't even seem to notice you.
Good for Bridge.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering.
I will at least point this out. If like getting across this room requires stealth, I am willing to just go there on my own because the third note from the bottom of this feature.
So even when you are engaged in another activity,
No. That's the one. It's the one below it. If you are traveling alone,
Oh,
you can move
okay.
stealthily at a normal pace. And my
That's why you
stealth
dipped.
modifier is 8.
Is that why you just dipped out?
That is why I'm just willing to dip out.
My man.
Are there any kind of controls or anything that seems to be generating this force field that we can see from the doorway?
Not from the doorway, no.
Mhm.
Okay, actually, with the 2, you do see eventually Dolly kind of come through the passageway behind you.
Does she just have a bit of fire on her?
It looks like some of her clothes are singed. She goes, "I don't like this place.
Shush,
The
shush, shush,
Fuck
shush,
is
shush.
that?
Shush.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I've read about these."
Don't leave us in suspense.
Oh, hold on, wait.
Oh.
No, hold on. The whole thing was that, I'm using meta knowledge, but if the whole thing was that no one could live to tell the tale about these things, how would she have knowledge on it?
There is very limited knowledge on
Yeah.
those. They do not know what they look like, but there are rumors of like,
Something
What
just
these are.
eats you.
yes.
Okay.
Because Jeff, like, someone had to discover these people's ships that got eaten.
Yeah. Not to mention, like, Star Weirds are more of a myth and or rumor, rather than there's no information about them.
We found the chupacabra.
It's more like someone maybe saw one day, got out alive, but it's like one person in a trillion people in this galaxy. No
Oh,
one's
The
it's
gonna
not
guy
Bigfoot.
who hid in the bathroom while everyone else was dying.
Yeah, pretty much. Not to
So,
mention, again,
surviving.
it doesn't seem to look at droids.
If this is something Tindy notices, they'll share that information with Bridge.
Well, that's a good defense for him.
I
don't
can
think I can even
like I
sense
can
it.
actually see this thing though, right?
Oh
like
yeah,
I'm
you can
seeing
see
it
it.
as the same as everyone else.
Yep.
So it's basically being picked up on my, I guess, scanners for vision, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
There, like,
Is
it
it
is
going to
very
continue
clearly there.
following us, period?
I mean, with the little noise that's being done, it starts to just kind of hover back into the room. It seems to have realized that whatever's there is just not coming. So it kind of just keeps wandering.
How concerned are we by the nature of this containment being existing for hundreds upon hundreds of years of it just randomly opening when we go in there?
I don't
Oh, it's out of
like-
it's out of the container. That's why it's able to hit the wall near you. It's just that the container's still there.
I don't like that a crushed lightsaber crystal was in here with this thing. It does not bode well for the previous owner of that kyber.
It didn't go well for the previous owner of that kyber.
Who says that?
Dolly.
Okay.
I got to explore this place a little bit more when you guys found this. Here you go. And she just passes you a little notebook. Looks like 3 little Padawans tried to sneak in here before the, cataclysm. But no one left to let them out.
Question. Would I be able to insight to know if they're referring to like a cataclysm here, or like Operation Nightfall, aka the Great Jedi Purge that Anakin did?
Cataclysm here.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to roll for that. It's very clear that, like, this world's cataclysm.
Gotcha.
Well, that was me trying to gauge how recent it was.
So, if this is the way to the archive, well, before we get to that, is there anything in the journal worth sharing with our comrades?
You find 3 entries that seem to be about just their experience in here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's weird. The last entry ends in
Somewhat. The first entry describes that they couldn't believe how dangerous this place was, and that one of them had already died in that second room you guys were in.
Wind room or mirror room?
Mirror room.
I don't know why I thought that was the first room.
Funny enough, you didn't see a body in there. They also explain that the maze feels weird to them, that they have no idea how much time has actually passed inside of it. The second entry...
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. The second entry describes how they keep hearing shrieking the further in they get. How they're unsure why no one has been in the restricted section to find them yet, and that they are running out of food. And then the last entry describes how they've been terribly wounded, and that they are the last one. How they discovered a hovering and decrypted creature with wispy hair. They never knew a creature like that could exist, and describe the coldness they felt from it and the hunger it had in its eyes. They do not know what it's called, but it seemed to be restricted to the inner part only initially.
Oh, that's an operative word.
Tindy relays this information and turns to Bridge and asks, "Do you have an internal chronometer?"
I just pull out a chronometer, because I do have
in the
one of
meantime,
those.
Jim also has a chronometer.
How long have we been down here?
I look at my watch.
The winds of the clock spin rapidly.
Bridge kind of pulls it out, looks at it for a second, holds it up to the side of his head, kind of taps it against his side. That's not good.
Nothing about
Jim
this
takes a
place
look
is
at
good.
his watch, which is digital.
The numbers keep going up rapidly.
Question?
Oh.
Jeff and I were by the entrance. Did it look like to be a different time of day that we could recall?
Your entrance to the underground labyrinth.
Oh,
Yeah, back
I
to
thought
the
you meant like
building.
entrance to the whole deal.
No. You were literally at the entrance to the labyrinth again.
Okay, retracted.
Well, we can go in and try again.
I mean,
Cindy, that
I'm
may
going
be
to just
the-
stuff my way over to the archive room.
Is it the archive room we've already visited, or the archive?
It is the main archive room, the one that you have been sent here to go and get into.
Okay. Tindy turns to the others and says, "It's possible that we could race to the middle of the room, be safe from that creature, and then when it's as far away as possible, race through to the archive. That's the safest way I can think of getting through there.
Just don't close it in that small spot with you.
Well, if this is so, my understanding, please correct me if I'm wrong, my understanding is that it cannot force its way through the containment field in the center of the room, but we can.
It cannot force its way through the materials that this containment is made out of, no. Nor can it get out of the walls like these that you are currently behind.
We are just beyond this edge of the map, like looking
the
at
threshold. So yeah, the suggestion is to race to the middle of the room, where the creature cannot touch us, and then while it's distracted, either we could attack it with ranged opportunities, or we could race through to the other side to the archive itself.
And I'm willing to play Wipeout.
You guys down for a game of Red Rover?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm open to other options.
Bridge is not going to suggest this, but if it can't see Bridge, he could go out there and check the other side and try to figure out a way if there's any kind of controls to this place. Now, Bridge isn't going to suggest that because that'd be dumb.
So
there's also the idea of Bridge going to like one side and causing a distraction with noise, and then everybody run past when it's distracted. But again, Bridge isn't going to make that his recommendation.
Man, I wish I could afford guidance right now, let alone that it worked on droids.
it's a cantrip.
Yeah, but he has to spend points right now.
The charges,
remember?
the costs down here are
double,
treble. Yeah.
So, question, because I may have missed something. Why do we have to get past it? Like, is the only other entrance past the Star Weird, or
the only other entrance is on the other side of the room?
Well, this is only one of 6 rooms that we've taken.
Mm-hmm.
So we could try anywhere else.
Is this not where we've been trying to reach?
This does seem to be the end of the labyrinth. This seems to be the last thing.
Oh.
Yeah. There was only one path. Yeah, there was only
one
one path that led here. You all just kept... Tindy and the leader just got really lucky in fear running right towards it, in terms of finding out where they are.
We're the fortunate ones.
Yes.
If this is a labyrinth, that thing is its boffin minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
I have no interest in dying today, my friends.
Could have been an ancient rancor. Those do exist.
I'm not gonna lie, I think what might have been worse would have been a rat ghoul. Because that means this entire population is hosed.
Is a rat ghoul.
If there was a rat ghoul, they would not have ever met this population in the years they've been here.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's really just a question of either we confront this thing head on, or we try to sneak or outrun it. And we don't necessarily know how
trying to
fast it
sneak
is.
past it.
Yeah, I'm on the stealth train, but on the name of the stealth train, Rykon will look to Bridge and just ask, do you want to be bait?
No.
It doesn't notice you. You're bait.
Doesn't mean it can't hurt me.
Means it probably
But
won't.
How would he be bait? No, he can't be
Dude,
bait.
as far as we know,
he's
as
not-
soon as you make noise, it won't care about you, just like everyone else.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. What we're gonna do is we're gonna strap a speaker to the Roomba.
Use him as
You
bait,
can
and then
be
he
glib
shuts.
all you want, but our mechanical friend may mean the difference between life and death for us today.
That's what I'm saying.
So real quick, I'm gonna make this through before you just send in your droid on suicide mission. Because I feel that's a little unfair, because I feel that's my bad job of not explaining it thoroughly. It cannot see anything outside of that room.
Yeah, but we have to go through that room.
Yes.
Get there, it not
You
being
can
able
try
to see
yourself
outside.
past it. Yes. But if you send something in that makes noise as a distraction, it will attack it.
Even a droid. Okay, that wasn't clear.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
all hypothetical.
It's more of like, as of right now, it's sensing the Force sensitives. It is not sensing the
Gotcha.
droids or the regular people.
Well,
Gotcha.
it's also yes, it can't see out of that room, but that's not relevant because it's an obstacle that's you have to get past it. So who cares about anywhere else?
So done for just hooking up a speaker onto a bridge.
It's
Bridge, you're the bait, and it's a shame. Play Despacito.
well, no, because I thought it wasn't gonna notice him, and that's why I was willing to put a speaker on Bridge.
If that was the case, Bridge could just walk across the room, go in there, grab whatever he wanted, and then walk back out.
Exactly.
That's
Where's the fun in
why
that,
I have
though?
to put the limitation on that.
Yeah.
Bridge would definitely probably have advantage on stealth getting past it, because again, he's a droid, but it will try to attack anything that is in there.
So, how fast does this thing appear, having observed it pace back and forth in the room? Like, because it's starved, is it also slow?
It seems to have a little bit hard time moving. You notice it's probably moving about 20 feet.
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea.
What's your idea, Sponge me boy?
Well, your range for production values can be as loud as a scream for 30 feet.
Well, yeah, technically.
And you're not using the Force, so you have no cost. It responds to
true.
sound.
And
That
we're on the
was-
southernmost edge of the circle?
Yep.
So
That was the hypothetical. Bridge wouldn't recommend it, but he could just basically go in over here, make a noise distraction, and people go around the other side.
exactly, and as long as you are close enough to the entrance, you could probably get out.
Oh, probably. Close enough. Yay.
Hopefully.
Okay, so yeah, it would... Eyeballing it, it would take 2.5 turns of action. Well, unless
as
we
far as
dash,
you- as
so
far as you
1.5
know.
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah, as far as you know, it moves at 20 feet.
Okay.
So, we go this way, noise go this way. That is mathematically your best chance.
Now you just gotta convince Bridge to do it.
Bridge scream.
What?
How fast
tickle
is
him.
Bridge?
I am not fast because
Movement
I'm small.
Movement speed at 25, so he's 5 feet slower than us.
That's not great.
Yes,
But,
but no
you-
other option is unless you want to go in there and fight it. Like, the risk has to be taken, and logically, that is our most bang for our buck. It sucks,
Yeah.
but risking Bridge is in fact the best way to get past it, or we just dip and scrub the operation. Which is an option. Like, we lose nothing by leaving.
The leader, honestly, the leader himself does not, like, he wants what's in there, but he does understand of this thing is something that is pretty damn
killer.
scary. Yeah.
Exactly, so...
Granted, you could also use that to up the terms of agreement for yourself and do it. Or rip a tree and take what you got now, possibly even.
Yeah,
Or nothing at all.
cutting our losses is not a bad idea.
It's kind of like if a Jedi saw Darth Vader, you're going to run. If you're facing him, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, so
Like-
I am just going to generally pose this question because I've yet to hear an argument besides that's terrible to the Bridge screaming strategy. Would you rather do that or cut our losses? Pick your poison.
Down for Bridge screaming.
Cindy narrows their eyes and says, I should warn you, I'm completely exhausted. I won't be able to assist with the force in here.
Looks that I have all my points. Huh. Yeah, that's fine. These things, again, that's me. That's my meta knowledge. They're kind of immune.
They're also very like they're attracted to force.
Yeah.
Users.
It's like we threw honey at bees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, I pose the question. I want Tindy and Bridge to answer because Jeff already did.
I'd be willing to risk it, but
There is no clean
not...
way to do this. That's why I'm putting this to you so harshly. There's no clean. Everyone gets out of here safely, unless we want to use the spare. No, unless we want to use the spare tribesman as bait, or any of these other schmoes.
I mean,
Rykon
he's willing to help fight, but he's not.
Well, here's the question
leader is
for the
not going
group of
to be-
NPCs. Who's the, like, how fast are you?
Well, not even just as a gamer, like, oh, we'll use them as an object. No, Rykon generally doesn't care about these people.
Oh, I know.
That's why Rykon can pose this question. We leave or we pick bait.
Okay, well,
Oh, I'm saying this all above board.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I'm sure they're all hearing you.
No, that means I'm not saying this in character.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm asking these people above game, how do we want to do this? Because Micah has the deciding vote. No, it's your life. You will make this decision. This is just how do we feel.
Question for the above the table: is there a maximum to how many times I can take the dash action? Like, do I run out of dash
one
actions?
every
turn.
Once,
Like, I know, like one per turn.
No, as long as
You
you
don't
have
run
an
out of
action,
it as long as you have it.
as long as you have an
Okay.
action to use. See,
Here's
again,
the thing.
if we were only level 3.
If we want if you're talking about using bait, you need to use something that the thing will actually go after, and sending in our slowest ally is not necessarily the best idea. Tindy takes a few breaths and says, I'm going to attempt to go counterclockwise. Try to stay out of its reach. You all get to the other side, and I will meet you there.
All right.
Yeah, you heard them.
Lowest HP character doing the most noble thing. That is a Jedi, though.
Yeah,
that is a Jedi.
That's a Jedi. I am a selfish son of a bitch. But so the reason I say it is, let me just put the math on the table. 30-foot range of production values, 25 movement speed. That is an effective range of 55 feet. That is a 55-point distance between Bridge and the point of origin. Because he can't dash on the same turn.
Feasibly, I'd also have advantage on stealth, so I could get, like, over in this direction, cast it there, and as it's moving, start moving this way when everybody else is coming around this side.
Yeah.
But we're not... Our biggest question to this is, how is it going to react versus, oh, there's a noise, oh, there's suddenly force-sensitive people in the area.
I mean, you could always
That's
send
exactly
in
what we're going for.
You could always send in the non-force sensitives who run across the room and get it, while the force sensitives keep it distracted.
Yeah, I am willing to just go cross on my own because I can actually fit stealth more effectively on my own.
He can
You
stealth
don't have
faster.
thumbs, my guy.
Jeff does.
Jeff does.
Jeff does.
Oh, I thought that was Bridge.
Here.
Sorry.
Well, that is also true. Well, that's the thing. We could combine all three of these plans. Bridge puts the sound as far as he can from the entrance. Jeff goes the other way, and we taunt it vigorously.
We distract it, we discombobulate it, we keep it scattered. That sounds like a plan to me.
I got 4 out of 8 force points left. I can shoot lightning at the ceiling.
Tindy draws their blaster because it's ranged.
Yeah, same. Hold on. What's stopping
like-
us from sniping it at the door?
Well, we don't know what the blaster would do to the force field, for one. But
Yeah,
secondly, like, if this thing could fell Jedi Padawans with no apparent effort, then who's to say a lightsaber would be any more useful than a blaster, and takes out their blaster.
Jeff,
Also,
don't you?
unfortunately, by the mention of that diary, it might be able to, with enough force, get past this barrier.
Jeff, don't you have a gun?
I have 2 guns.
No, not blaster. A gun.
No, I do not have the normal guns.
Shit, I thought we had Second Amendment rights in this party.
I have a
I
holdout.
did find a book of like the Mandalorian Wars, so
Oh,
that might have been where you had the idea of a gun.
probably. That or I'm thinking of Hishta.
Yeah, Hishta had a
Hishta did
gun.
have
gun.
one. I have a holdout, which
It's still a
uses
blaster.
power, so, yeah. It's just a tiny gun hidden inside of me
Well,
for emergencies.
shall we commence with Operation Space Lemmings? You should have seen Operation Chipmunk.
Oh my god, yeah.
You'll have to tell me about that after we get out of here.
Rest in
I've
peace,
not gone
Operation.
into the room yet. I'm just putting my token down.
Yeah, Raikon can't
Alright.
go off or the map.
That's fine.
We're gonna have the translator
fun. This is gonna be
explain
good
the
time.
plan to the other ones.
Yeah, they're also bait.
Yeah.
I am not
Wow.
afraid. I am excited to
They do-
partake in an exciting plan.
They do translate back to you all that if one of them is not the one to go in to get the item, they will demand to pat down later to make sure that everything is up to code.
They're welcome to put their lives at hazard.
Yeah, they're welcome to risk their lives here rather than stay
Oh,
outside
they're
the room.
going in as well. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
Okay, well
fun.
then what are we waiting for?
But we should probably tell them, let Zim move on his own. They can go the other way.
They'll agree with that. They'll stay with the force the Asani leader will stay with the force sensitive group. He'll send his guy with Zim, but the other way around.
Good enough. Micah, commence distraction.
Before we go in, I want it translated. If we make it through this, I want a deal on some of that stuff in the scrap room.
I agree, we're risking a lot more.
The Yasani tribesman kind of
Risk
nods
goes up,
at
cost
this,
goes up.
like, yeah, no, that's fair. Roll me persuasion to see how much he's willing to put in for extra. Anyone in the group.
Hold on, say, don't roll yet, because I have a thing for this.
I have a +6 to persuasion, just putting that out there.
I just have finance savvy.
You know, man.
So yeah, that
true.
finance savvy would only get me up to a 6 as well. So can 2 people roll?
I will say one person can roll at advantage. This is your group putting in together pretty much a list of what you want.
All yours, mediator.
I mean, I am a mediator. That's
That's
that
why
feels like...
exactly what I just said. All yours, mediator.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, Tindy says, I'm so glad we could have this conversation now, when you can see the risk that we're putting ourselves to.
I mean, to be fair, they were not expecting a Star Weird down here either.
No
so
one
they
was.
understand.
No.
they understand.
No one expects this
Yeah.
now.
23.
That is a 23 to persuasion.
They would promise you one droid that you can pick from the scrap pile,
Ooh.
Epic
a
bridge.
pair of some lightsaber parts if you would like to go through them.
Excellent.
One person may take a trip down to a special cave. They're not going to say what's in it, but they will take you down to a cave to get something special.
That
Not
sounds
anything like that. Not anything like
That
that.
sounds
We're gonna
iffy.
take you
I
out
know.
back, boy.
One of you gets to visit the bonus cave.
It's a room with a moose.
They are willing to let you have full exploratory things of the other temple and allow you guys to go to the eye of, I think I said it was Ashla or something. They're willing to give you all of that. If-
Above
That
game, I
sounds
also
like-
I would love to have just said, and I want your helmet. I'm not
you can try
gonna,
to throw
but-
that into the deal.
No, I'm not
After
gonna
this
rock
battle, your helmet.
Yeah, I don't think I want a rocket raccoon in this situation.
He promises you to. He can't give you his helmet for cultural reasons, but he is willing to make you have his tribe make you all helmets.
Tindy needs headgear.
Yeah.
Everyone else is covered. Tindy needs a hat.
How does that work on bridge?
Rykon pulls out the welding torch.
He said if he does specify though, if we cannot win this fight, grab what you can in there, what you think is most important.
Yeah, I know.
Because there may be some items in there that would take time to grab rather than to just pick up and go.
I'm excited for that.
I can't believe we just did and that guy's prosthetic leg.
I mean, they're willing to make your mask.
Guy's arm.
He's pretty much saying, if you help me do this and we take this thing down or grab the shit in there, you're welcome to be part of this tribe. Like,
I'll kiss you full on the mouth.
yeah, pretty much.
Tindy asks, do you have tattoos?
He kind of rolls up his sleeve. You see like this massive tribal tattoo,
Get a room.
like full sleeve.
This dragon tattoo will protect me from harm.
I smack him with my
That says
lightsaber.
chicken.
Oh god, I hate people who do that.
Zim.
Anyways,
Zim, that's Ewok for eat me.
so you all walk through the door.
Sure.
I stick my head through it.
I mean, as soon as you stick your head through it, it immediately.
Oh yeah, but
snaps
I'm
towards
already.
you.
I could just fall back.
All right. Kiss, we're going to roll initiative, and you tell me which order you're going in there, because it is hungry like a wolf.
Hungry like a wolf. Yeah.
I would imagine Bridge would be going in first since he's the distraction.
Mm-hmm. He really is.
Wow, it did not roll well. It is hungry.
Oh, everyone just rolled really fast. I saw stuff already on the turn order, and I didn't hear the roll notification.
Sorry,
So, like,
I need
geez.
to get the other sheets, and I also
Oh,
need
thank
to just
God I
get the
don't
music
suck.
going.
Do we want to take a bathroom break while you get it?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
real quick, we'll take a break right now.
Yeah, let me put us to
While I
bed.
get things set up. No deaths.
Hopefully, NPC deaths. We're taking his lightsaber and we're mounting it above the fireplace.
We have a fireplace?
Man's been nothing but polite to you, but Rykon does not give a shit.
Hey, no. It's a place of honor.
Technically, we don't know if he's been polite because everything we've heard from him has been through a translator.
True.
Could have been
At best, he's been
very
non-violent.
No. More than you can ask for the Empire. All right,
We can ask for them to be dead.
descending order. He's actually gonna go up. He's gonna go 1, 2. He's gonna take the dodge action because
Just in
you all
case.
said you didn't want to kill it. You just want to distract it.
Well, we'll try to kill it.
Yeah. All right, Zim, you're up.
Alright. Given that the note says you can move stealthily at a normal pace, I imagine that means not dashing, though.
Yeah. I mean, you can
Okay.
take the dash action. It just means that you don't. Typically, stealth takes 15 feet of movement because you're moving half speed to remain stealthy, but you
Yep.
can move at 30, so you can dash up to 60 feet stealth.
Okay, wait, so I can still dash
Yeah,
at
that
6?
just said you could
Yeah.
move, dash, and stealth.
Dash just means that you're not taking your action to do anything else. You're just moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
And... so it's like I can stealthily dash, or it's just I can dash then stealth?
You can stealthily dash, so you can move
Oh.
60 feet stealth.
Go, Jeff,
Okay.
go!
And yeah, I'm going to stealthily dash.
All right, roll me a stealth check.
Attaboy!
Oh yeah. It doesn't seem to take notice of you as you start moving around it.
I'm essentially just cartoonishly just doing like little tiptoe movements. Just very
His boy
fast.
over here is going to just dash though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bridge, you're up.
Yes, I see. I am going to...
Cry.
I'm going to move my... I have the...
Your best bet would probably do the sound before you move.
I only got 30 feet to that, though.
Yeah, but then you're putting the sound either right in front of him or closer to Jeff. I mean, it defeats the purpose.
I don't know which way he's gonna go is my problem. I don't know if he's gonna go towards the sneaking Jeff or towards the guy.
Well, let's try to make it he goes towards the NPC. If anywhere.
Yeah. That is the logical thing to do.
Yeah, the logical thing to do is let Jeff live.
You don't co-own a ship with him.
Yeah, you ain't gotta sleep with him.
I'm gonna... sleep. Ha!
Damn it, Toma! Toma did the thing.
Good. I'm gonna move my 25 feet over in this direction, and I'm gonna use... I'm blanking on names.
The production values?
Yeah, I'm gonna use production values, sheesh. Like, over in this direction to make a lightsaber noise.
Oh, fun.
Roll me a performance check. It's gonna be a DC 15.
Can he use intelligence for it?
I'll say yeah.
I got your
Okay,
back.
well then it's gonna be this roll plus 4 because I'm not proficient and I have a 0
So
in
couldn't he
charisma.
just roll raw intelligence?
Yeah, you guys roll raw intelligence.
Yeah,
Okay.
just for the sake of math.
I mean, it's a performance roll, but you're using
yeah,
it.
it's for
You're
the
just
sake
rolling
of.
it to use it.
I have nothing going towards it, so
That's why this is just for the sake of.
that's an 8.
Well,
That's a
or
spicy
no,
meatball.
8. Yeah, just an 8. Yeah, it doesn't seem to really take notice of it. It's just kind of staring right at the Force users.
Well, I'm moving away from him. That's my turn.
You okay?
God damn it.
Rykon.
Okay. Now, is it an action to stealth?
Yes.
Darn it. And then I pull out my gun.
So I fired, and I hit. For 3
Pew.
energy damage.
Bad damage.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to look like it does as much, but you'll take it for 2.
Okay, now we know, gentlemen.
Very good.
I'm fine there. Fast turn in very strategic position.
Alright.
Hey, since you got a Morty in front of me.
Tindy, you're up.
I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna wait to see where the creature goes first, and then take my dash action. Thank you.
Well, what is your trigger and...
Yeah. Yeah, you have to specify.
Wherever it goes, I'm gonna try and go in the opposite direction.
So as soon as it moves and stops, you...
If it zigs, I zag.
Yes,
essentially.
okay.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
That is fair.
That's very solid.
It is going to... 1, 2, 3, 4... can only move 20 feet. It's going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry,
And that's
Bridge.
going to be its turn.
Okay. Then
that will trigger
seeing
your
it
thing.
coming basically right for me, Cindy's going to dash. I believe their speed is 30.
So
that's gonna be a full...
when you hold the dash action,
Mhm.
you're foregoing your regular movements.
Yeah, so you only get the 30.
Yeah, because you were.
I did not know. I
Yeah, you know you're good. If you like to change what you did last time because you didn't know, I'm fine with that.
I mean, I literally said I'm gonna hold my dash action.
Yeah,
I know.
Dash does not move you 60 feet. It moves you an additional amount of your movement speed. So
Yeah.
you spend your movement speed, dash, I get to use movement speed again.
Yeah, if you hold to the dash action, you only get 30.
Something I wish I knew beforehand. Okay.
He's letting you.
Like I said, I'll let you retcon it if you want to like shoot it or do something else. That's fine. Or if you wanted to move beforehand, I'd also allow that.
Say again.
If you wanted to, instead of wait to use your dash action and you just wanted to use your movement and dash,
yeah,
you could have just done that.
Yeah. Okay. That is what I would like to do. So we're gonna. 40 here, and then another 20 to there, basically.
All right. With that, it's gonna be,
and that's their whole turn.
All right. This guy is up, and he is gonna make 2 swings with his lightsaber because he doesn't know what this thing can do with the Force, if it would even do anything. First attack. Second attack. First attack, actually, I need to make sure if it can be knocked prone. It does not say it can't not be, so...
Yeah, if
he's going to hit it for 13 energy damage, reduced down to 7. So that's going to do... And then it needs to make a strength saving throw. Which it fails, so it's going to take that 23 and get hit again.
And it's prone, so that's half its movement.
Yep. So that's for another 7. As you just see him go to town on the Star Weird. Sim.
I'm going to continue stealthily dashing.
Yeah, keep going, buddy. Stay the course.
I imagine I'm just going to have to roll stealth.
Yep, we had to roll stealth again.
16.
Alright. It does not seem to take notice of you. As this guy, seeing the opportunity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna run up there. Bridge.
Bye. I'm gonna disengage and move.
All right.
Man, I wish I wasn't so slow.
You chose to be the little guy.
You did.
I know.
You're tactically handy, but you are a little slow.
I am full of utility, and now I run. That is my turn.
You're full of beans.
Rykon.
Well, time to test some waters. I hate this. But it physically cannot reach me.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend
I forgot to roll her. So she will start next.
Okay. So question, all force point costs are doubled, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm spending all of them.
Okay.
No, it's immune to that. Improved feedback.
Oh, okay. Does it need to make a save?
Yeah, DC 13 intelligence save.
Not very good at that.
I'm casting Dissonant Whispers.
3, as it seems to take the full damage.
Okay, so prone, you move at half speed already. So it has to move basically 10 feet opposite me. So I think, so to me that says that direction.
Alright.
Because I casted Dissonant Whispers.
So I think when you're on the ground, you already move at half speed.
Yep,
Unless
so
it gets up. So it has already at 10, so 5 feet, so it moves there.
Well, no, it's your reaction to instantly move, so I don't think it can get up yet. So I think it has to crawl 10 feet away.
Well, no, because if you're crawling, you're already halved.
Yeah.
So...
Its movement speed is 20. It has to crawl 10.
Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking of something else.
You're good, you're good. But, so I got some distance. Sorry, bridge. Genuinely not my...
Oh, sorry. I thought that was it.
Not yet. Soon.
We're gonna run, freedom, run. freedom, run away.
Okay, now it's Tindy.
Actually, yeah, because yeah, that's it. They don't actually make the noise, but they make it in spirit. So they're heading over that way, over yonder.
All right.
And that's their action.
All right. Star Weird's turn. Gonna do some measuring.
You still have to spend half that movement to get up. You can't get to me.
Up. Go 1, 2. It's out of reach of you, but so it's gonna only move 1 there instead. Well, I guess it depends on where I do the line from, because it's a large creature. By the way, I think that hits all 4 of you.
Shit.
As it's going to use Telepathic Scream.
Oh, it is the Banshee thing.
It does not instantly down you. I need a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw from Dolly. She actually passes. Yasani leader. Passes. And you two. I need a wisdom saving throw.
19.
19 passes. Bridge, wisdom save.
Oh, I'm still in range?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still in range. Barely.
Gosh, darn it.
5.
5.
Bridge is the only one that is taking
Well,
full on this.
Say, isn't he immune
And
to
frightened.
Necro?
Are you immune to Necro?
Resistance. I am resistant to necrotic, poison, and psychic.
So you
Oh, so
resist all
you'll
of this.
resist. You'll resist all of this. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So,
And you're
everyone just half this.
Oh yeah, it is half as much. 6.
Yes.
It is
That-
going to scream.
Well, Micah, now you're frightened, so now you have to move away from it.
Yeah.
That is true.
It is just a thing with droids. We get all these resistance, but we also have some things we're not so good with.
Yeah. As it is going to reach out its claw with its multi-attack and do a claw
fun.
against him.
Oh wait, its
23.
multi-attack specifically says it can scream and claw?
You got me on that one. You were correct.
Yeah, because
2 claw
multi-attack...
attacks.
Multi-attack...
Apologies.
Yeah,
As it just kind of stares at you all, kind of confused why you're not dead.
I don't mean to back to Jim there. That was just a
No,
genuine...
no, no. That's a good call. Keep me
Yeah.
honest on that. I make mistakes. All right. So it's going to be leader's turn.
I got us, guys.
Nah, he's gonna be like, kind of looking at everyone like, thought we were doing the thing.
The thing was distracted.
Yeah, but you're already
Tindy
away.
did dip. What the hell?
Yeah, Tindy did zip.
Yeah.
Tindy
He's kind of
dipped
looking over at Tindy like, the
when they were
fuck?
on distraction duty with us.
It's going to disengage. It's going to come over here to the other person who's not exactly near them, but like, hey man, like,
I guess
I'm
this is
with
us.
you on this.
Yeah, I guess this is us.
Dolly's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's going to take a shot at it.
Mm-hmm.
Not it doesn't hit, as it just kind of right through it. That's her turn. Zim.
And making another stealth dash.
Okay, Fissy, can't get me there.
And there.
Alright. By the way, Dolly looks fucked up. Forgot to mention. Alright. That's your turn?
Yep.
Alright. This guy's gonna make a mad dash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Forgot to make the stealth check.
Yep.
12.
12.
It's
fine.
It is distracted.
Okay.
It is distracted. It is currently seeing its meals in front of it that it has not had in years, so
Quick.
it doesn't seem to really care.
Eat bridge.
I will say this right now, just because it's stuck in my head. But this thing has a return to slab kind of face.
Yeah, this is such a
It
return to
does.
slab face.
They all do, honestly.
The slab.
Bridge, you are frightened by this creature.
So you have to move
Yeah.
away.
I wonder what I run.
I wish I could have helped.
You could have.
You could have!
You could have.
You actively chose not to.
Yeah, you chose to destroy Operation Space Lemmings.
I dash because that is the correct choice of action.
I thought the plan was to scatter and get his across
No,
the
we
path.
said
The
we
plan
have
was for me
time.
to sneak away and you distracted.
Yeah.
Distracting was your idea.
Bridge. Sorry, Rykon.
Well, oh no, it's only if you call Zim Rykon does something funny happen.
Well, it was Bridge was on the turn order. That's
No,
why.
no. Because remember the
I know.
Yeah. So by the way, even if it has to dash to get to me. So if I go 30 feet here, and well, I have nothing to do, but because I am on the distraction, but to pull out my gun.
I
15
pulled out my gun. It meets a beats.
down to 3.
All right.
I'm just gonna shoot my gun.
Tindy. If that's all you got.
Yeah, I don't have bonus actions right now.
Okay. Tindy.
Would it be possible, with the blaster in one hand, for Tindy to wave their active lightsaber, since this thing responds to sound, and say, "Hey, still hungry?" and then shoot it?
It is a one-handed blaster pistol.
That is
exactly.
true. I would say roll me a performance if you're mainly trying to get its attention, but you
Like,
can take
the
a
more important
disadvantage
thing
shot
is
at it.
shooting it for what it's worth.
Okay, if you're more focusing on shooting, shoot with a regular attack, disadvantage performance to try to get its attention. If you're trying to hey, over here. 13 will
Gotcha.
not hit.
Okay. Nope. That's
8 will
gonna
not
do
get
it.
its attention. All right.
It's only seeing
Sorry,
red.
weird.
It doesn't look at blue.
It is going to use a bit of its force to cast a form of Misty Step. The
Oh,
bonus
no.
action.
Uh-oh.
As it is going to make 2 claw attacks against you, Rykon.
It can certainly try.
First one.
It
13.
can certainly try.
Second one. 22.
Yeah, it certainly can try.
Yep. For 6 kinetic.
Ow.
Slashes across you.
My toesies. Rykon's bloodied, by the way.
Would be
Yeah,
too.
'cause... Alright. Leader's coming up, seeing you in that situation. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he has flanking with you, so he's gonna +2 to these. As he is going to try to lay down. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Smack down on this guy.
And coming off the top rope.
27 for
I'm
8,
in with the steel
reduced to
chair.
4. Which, okay, Nimbus, I need you down. I love you, but alright. It needs to make a strength saving throw.
Where are my testicles, Broden?
he's recovering. 5 is just prone again. He's gonna take that second swing for 24. For another 7. Ooh, man's putting in work. And that's gonna be his turn. As Dolly's up, is going to kind of look over to you, Rykon.
Okay.
Kind of just gesture to move back away from it, and she's gonna pull out from her bag a thermal grenade.
Ooh. Bitchin'.
She gives you a small wink as she's gonna hold her action until you move a little bit away from it. All right, Zim.
Alright, gonna stealthily dash one more time over there. And I guess as I'm approaching the other door, I'd like to see if there's some kind of failsafe that was put in case someone actually did get over to this side.
Alright, roll me an investigation check.
16.
16. It looks like they're fairly large iron doors. It seems like enough people will need to either push, or a strong enough force user would just need to it open.
Wow. I imagine I'm not going to bother doing another stealth roll because it's on the opposite side and it's distracted.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. This guy, pretty much getting there right with you, sees the large iron doors and kind of just gestures you over as he puts his hands on to start trying to push. He's gonna try it himself. It's a straight check.
Jeff,
Whoops,
use your
not
Danny
again.
Phantom powers.
15 does not make it as he just pushes against the door. Bridge. You are no longer frightened.
Yeah. How much do I care about my meat sheet?
Well, you could also like make sound like that way.
Oh. Got this. I'm gonna move 25 feet back and shoot a beta pack over there on Rykon.
Okay.
Yay! So roll me my healing, please.
Okay. It is D6 plus 4. You take 8 health.
Ah, damage!
Yes, I take you out. No one kills Rykon but me.
Should be hilarious.
Appreciated. Reaction spent, but no longer bloodied.
I mean, it's your turn next, so.
No, I know. I'm just saying, pretty good. Reaction spent, no longer bloodied.
Yep. It was a good move. All right.
Especially because now I can be a little bit reckless. Hey, so it has disadvantage. I'm gonna risk the opportunity attack and dash to this bubble.
Okay. That you do. As it's going to take a swing and a miss.
Yeah, nice try. Yeah, I moved my full 60 feet action, and I don't have bonus actions right now. They said get away. I did.
All right, and that's going to use her action. She's going to throw the grenade about right here. Let's see, has a 15-foot range.
Let me check the prone condition for saves.
Misses you. Misses you. All right. Going 2d6 energy.
Yeah, I would have thought fire.
Not much. Not the kind that she has.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah. As it's going to do 3 damage though.
Hey, numbers is numbers is numbers.
Every bit helps.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Tindy.
Tindy is going to fire at it and move 30 feet closer.
Fire.
All right.
Fire. Misty.
Fire that blaster.
I fired and I misty stepped.
Ooh, that's a 20 altogether. Not nat 20.
That will hit.
Huzzah. 8 halved to 4, I presume?
Yep.
Okay, and with the rest of their turn, they're going to taunt again, effectively or nil. I was talking to you. Ugly. And
All right, performance at disadvantage.
You there, you're ugly on the inside.
No.
that's a 7 all told.
Yep. All right. Star Weird's turn. As it's going to look around.
I'm now imagining a one-shot where you just do an entire Shonkon reaction. I cast fireball.
I cast fireball.
Right. Off, you spooky female dog.
Sometimes you gotta just reset the hard drive a little.
It is going to stand up.
I bet it
Alright.
is.
It's gonna go 1, 2, taking the. Sorry, it's gonna stand up, take one swipe over at Dolly.
Rest in
give me a
peace.
moment. First one. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. How much health does she have left? She is down. She's not dead, but she is bleeding out. As it's gonna go 1, 2. I believe. Where was it? It was here. 1, 2. Just trying to see if it has the room. It does not. So instead, it is going to turn. It doesn't have room to hit you. It's going to actually take a swipe at him as well. It is going to go. There we go. 14 will not hit the leader, as it whiffs. It being the leader turn is going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to try to stabilize her. Because they are friends. Let's see, it's going to be a straight medicine check. Is not doing well on that though. And she's going to make.
Oh, thank
a
God! I
death
forgot
save.
you. Oh, you don't do that house rule. Okay.
No, she does not take damage. No, it's her turn after his.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
That's
Yep.
not a good death save.
No, it's not.
Oh, they're
Zim.
they're public.
So he's gonna make it over to these doors and then hold his action to help the other guy open the doors.
All right. I need a strength check at advantage.
Okay. 14.
You both go. The door is just not opening. You hear a
You're
little bit
looking at
creaking,
combined
but it's just not
strength.
going. So yeah, that's gonna be his action to assist you. Bridge.
Yes, I see. Does this thing... Does the Space Weird seem all too phased so far by what damage has been done to it?
It looks like it's flickering a little bit.
Okay.
Is that the spectral version of bleeding? Or bloody?
In a way. It looks wounded.
Okay.
I also
There's
want to
more-
point out that in Star Wars, typically when these things invade your ship, there's like 4 or 5 of them.
Yep, they're a swarm predator.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate your budgeting of them.
Micah, he's gonna turn you into a senior citizen zombie.
All right.
Senior citizen. Is that from K&D? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Bridge, what do you do?
Okay. I'm guessing because she's down, she doesn't have a reaction.
No.
I'm
You can shoot if you're planning to shoot a stim or something at the one guy. He can administer it to her on his turn as a bonus action.
Yeah, that might be what I have to do. I'm gonna get right here where I have line of sight on them, and tokens being weird. And I'll send another beta pack down that direction.
All right.
And then I'll just start to keep moving. Well, yeah. I'm gonna just keep backing up. Like, I'm just in reverse right now, still watching this happening.
Look at us,
Alright.
everybody. Friends in reverse.
Rykon.
Okay. Now, would it cost me anything to try to make, let's just say an intelligence, to see if I could shoot through this barrier?
Yeah, you can roll intelligence to see if it will do anything. 5. You have no idea. Not a clue. Nimbus, stay out of the garbage.
No.
What
Okay.
from?
So that's 25 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to use my gun.
So I'll use my gun.
I don't use my gun, but I take
But
a
I
step
miss.
back.
Okay. Tindy.
I'm going to fire again and move north 25 feet. Or 30 feet, rather.
Alright.
I don't think a 7 hits, though.
It does not.
Not even if you say please.
Oh no.
So yeah, they're gonna move to a 9 o'clock position on the roundy map.
Alright. Star Weird's turn. Alright. Seeing that everyone is trying to stay away from it.
When's that grenade going off?
It already did. It just didn't roll well.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to, let's see. Oh, you are in range. It is going to hold out its hand. Did you feel the force kind of grab a hold of you?
Who's
Tindy?
you? Okay, so who's you?
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh. Never mind.
17. As you were only, luckily, pulled 30 feet towards it.
Oh no. Well
Burden
done.
says the word only like, oh no, it's just a
It would have
sim-
been immediately 60 feet if.
Oh, I
they
Can
know.
I have a reaction of shooting at it?
Do you have a
it would
feature-
not.
Do you have a feature
Yeah,
that
you would have
gives
to have
you
a
that?
feat or a feature that allow you to do that.
Curses. All right, worth asking.
Yep. As that's going to be its turn. This guy is going to use his bonus action to
Help your
administer
friend,
the
we'll
healing.
distract it.
It's a D6, is it?
It's a d6 plus my intelligence, so a d6 plus 4.
So 10.
Hey.
She feels much better after that.
Just an adrenaline shot straight to the chest cavity.
Pretty much. Give me those. Damn it, Nimbus. Alright. That is going to be their turn, as they're going to get up and...
Well, that's just a bonus action.
Well, I know. My point is they're going to get up and they're just going to take a defensive stance in front of them.
Oh.
So they're not
Yeah,
getting hit while they're down.
protect your friend.
Yeah. She's going to get up, come to the side here, and she's going to take a shot at this thing. And unfortunately, just miss it. It goes right past it and nearly hits Tindy.
Then I
You
got
just
a
hear her go,
popsicle.
I am so sorry.
A little lightheaded.
Cause and effect. I'm here for it.
Then
Alright.
I got a popsicle.
Zim.
Well,
You can either
he's gonna
let
make
them or
another-
yourself roll at advantage, or you can both roll.
So I'm gonna tell him down 3. We're gonna try and push the doors open again.
Okay.
Right? 1, 2, 3.
3. Are you helping him or he's?
I am helping him. Helping him.
Okay. 10.
Ah,
Man, these doors. DC's been lower because there's 2 of you, but it's still a pretty big DC. It's possible though. Bridge.
okay.
Oh boy. No, that's not. I think I'm just gonna fire at this thing and keep moving back, cause.
All right.
What is my? Why do I not have that on my? 60. So yeah, that's all within range. I'm just gonna hit it with a spectrum ray.
All right.
Specifically, I will be hitting it with. Let's go with fire. Fire is good for most things. Ka-chow.
A 9 will not hit.
Gosh darn it. I bravely run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my turn.
All right. Rykon.
Boop-a-da boop-a-da boop. Okay, move 5 feet. And then I fired. And I missed.
Missed.
I'm gonna do that bonus action performance to taunt if I may.
All right.
And disadvantage. 7.
7. Doesn't seem interested. It has his eyes currently fixed on Tindy.
It's a great bubble I got myself in.
Tindy.
If Rykon were not on the far side of a forest blocking barrier, he would feel a great swelling of anger.
What do you want me to do?
Tindy, not angry with him,
Oh,
just
okay.
anger at the fear leads to anger, essentially.
Ah, yes, good.
They raise their saber and ready a response. They're going to hold their action, shouting, if this thing eats Jedi, what good is it being a Jedi? And ready in action, if this thing tries to claw at them, they're going to take its hand off.
I will mention, because these are the only 2 lightsaber forms that actually don't use the Force, pretty much, is Form 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
You
He's
can
right.
bonus action into Form 3.
Part of me just wants to scream when you say what good is being a Jedi. Not very. Look how it worked out for 10,000 of them.
I mean,
it all
they're not in
happened because
range.
of like 8 or 10 people.
Yeah, I don't want to get any closer to this thing though. That's the issue. And
Okay.
Currently, they are out of range of a saber. So yeah, they're gonna ready the action. If this thing tries to claw at them, they're gonna lose a hand.
All right. It is its turn. As it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to approach you. It is going to reach out its hand towards Bridge, though. It is going to cast. God, I have to keep like pulling up the thing here. Oh, I can't like. Oh, that's dumb. It won't let me do that.
You can't
It's a
attack
ability called-
Bridge Crate.
It's a thing called Strange Lightning.
Oh no.
Anything within 60 feet must make. Well, not within 60 feet. A target within 60 feet must make
Perhaps.
a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw or take 2d8 lightning damage.
Question
Oh,
for
no.
the DM.
That will
Since
trigger
they
your
are
attack.
Sorry?
That will trigger your attack if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Because they're next to me, that makes me think they're in range.
Yeah.
I have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I?
Just roll a regular lightsaber attack. That will hit.
Ooh, lovely.
Good job, Tindy.
Did you strike into it?
So I imagined halved to 2 points of damage.
Yep.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
Tindy aims specifically for the wrist when it reaches out to fire the lightning.
Here we go. 4.
Or unfortunate.
Oh,
You
no.
don't take double for lightning, do you? You only take double from ion.
Yeah, I just have disadvantage on saves related to.
12 lightning
I'm
damage.
down.
The bridge goes down.
Well, I'm down.
Okay.
Fiddlesticks.
And this guy's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he dashes to get back over here to try to help flank with you, Tindy. Dolly's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and is gonna take a shot with her pistol. It doesn't hit. Gosh, she's trying though. All right, here we go again. Get that door open. Is he helping you, or are you helping him, or are you both rolling?
I say both rolling. But I see what the problem is. I didn't change the close sign to open.
Oh. All right.
15.
19.
Close sign is open.
Yep. As you feel the door start to open up, you can feel the grinding of metal on the stone. And about in the next turn, the doors will be open. As you are just both pushing. Bridge, I need a death saving throw in private. GM it to me.
Good.
I'll do it for the
Yay.
NPCs. I'm not gonna do it for players.
How do we do something like that in private?
Casey, I'll show you later.
Yeah.
Where's my toggle?
Oh, dude, these sheets not have the toggle on it.
You can turn the toggle on. I have the toggle on.
Where? Let's see. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, which way do you rule that?
Okay.
I'm not sure what that means. There's usually not house rules for death saves.
Roden?
I'm typing it to you.
So Casey, do you know how to get to the settings on your character sheet?
Edit, I suppose.
No. So if you go to it's the little gear right next to powers.
Gotcha. Stand
Look
by.
in the rightmost box, third option down. You'll see whisper rolls to GM. You set it to whisper toggle.
Gotcha. Okay, that's smart.
And then I would also turn on advantage toggle.
I think my advantage talk is already on.
Okay. Okay. In the middle of your sheet, do you see advantage, normal, and disadvantage?
All right.
My sheet's not loading at the moment. I'm gonna hit refresh.
In the meantime, Rykon, droid is down.
Hold on a minute. No, that's only for the ship.
So one of you, I believe, has a mechanics kit. to
Not
fix them.
me.
I do have a droid repair kit, but I'm
That's
still working on
what it
opening
is.
the doors.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm only a damage dealer, so
Force healing wouldn't help him anyways.
I can't do that.
Yep.
I can heal y'all, guys. You can't heal me.
Correct. Best
I
I
think
can
Tony is the
do.
only other one as well, besides Zims.
Best I can do is shoot him.
All right.
Half-assed performance. Here we go.
All right. Just not enough.
Back to the bubble.
I appreciate Rykon's wanting to survive. He's just like, straight. All right, Tindy.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh no, that's I'm not criticizing you. I genuinely mean that. I
Okay.
love that Rykon is literally like, no, I want to survive. it means it. I'm going to let you all soak up the damage first before I have to go out there.
Yeah, worst case, I have 5 ammo packs. I got this guy.
All right, Tindy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to move 25 feet into the presumed safety of
You may want to disengage.
Yes. Sorry. Thank you.
I'm making sure, because, yeah.
I appreciate that very much. So I'm going to disengage. How far can I go? How far can I run?
So when you disengage, you don't actually have to move away from it.
Yeah, it just means that it cannot take an attack of opportunity against you.
That.
Okay.
So you can move up to your full 30 feet without any issues.
Welcome to the bubble.
Cool. Yeah, Tindy's gonna hoof it, and
welcome, Tindy. Welcome, Tindy.
With
Welcome,
anger at the creature, at themselves for letting it get under their skin, but is definitely feeling the anger right now.
Hey, right. Jeff.
Yeah.
Am I? Who was in the closet with a gun?
It was Tom Cruise, John Travolta, and then R. Kelly.
My R. Kelly?
Kinda.
I am pulling out my gun.
Alright. Star Weird's turn. It's going to...
Everyone get in the bubble and can't get in here.
I'm roll a D4 or a D20. Jeff, call odds or evens.
Oh, me?
It's gonna point at you and be like, no.
Even Stevens.
Alright, it does not go after you.
I'm glad Burden is taking to my coin flip method of if you call it right, you lose.
Yeah. So it's going to take 2 claw attacks against the big boy here. First one, that's going to hit. Second one, that's going to hit.
8 plus 5, 13 kinetic.
13. He's looking a little wounded.
You should probably do something about that.
Made the right choice. I made the right decision.
Welcome to the bubble.
Yeah, it's going to also move into its space and end its turn, activating one of its effects.
Uh-oh.
So, real quick, if Rykon is R. Kelly, that would make Tindy John Travolta, because he just goes, hey, it's not so bad in here.
What are we referencing?
South Park.
Yes, that is his ability.
Oh.
As your companion here is going to take 2d10 damage.
Well, dibs on his lightsaber.
15. He's not looking fun.
Dibs on his lightsaber.
He is going to disengage.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's still alive? Wow.
Yeah. He's just not doing fun.
He's the village chief for a reason.
Yep. Welcome to the bubble, comrade.
Yeah, he gets about here, I think.
Hey, but now we got Tom Cruise.
Does that wording mean that the weird takes the damage, or the thing it goes
No.
The thing that goes into or ends his turn on takes the damage for sharing the space.
Correct.
As he's like coughing up some blood, and he goes, like you can't understand him, but you get the idea he's going to fucking hate that thing.
Micah, it essentially does the vision thing.
Yeah, okay.
Dolly out here just kind of looking around. Guys?
Welcome to the bubble.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yo, Rykon started a trend. Let's go.
Alright. The doors have been opened. I wish I knew how to take particular people to other maps.
I can show you later.
You can grab their names and drag them over.
It's very possible. I'll show you later.
But the doors are open. Bridge is still on the ground bleeding out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, since the doors aren't open, Zim is just gonna take the droid repair kit and just yeet it over to the bubble.
Unfortunately, I'm
towards the bubble. Roll me a strength check. 18. All right. As you all see a droid repair kit kind of land about right here on the map.
Get that shit and get him up.
I put a little 3 mark right here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. All right. That's gonna be your action as you kind of just step into the room. This guy is also gonna step in the room, take a look around. He's gonna run to the right side of the room and pick something up and put it into his bag. That's gonna be his turn.
I know what I can do.
All right, Bridge, give me another check.
Oh, bam. Oh.
Okay.
Huh.
You know what that means? Is the thing of the yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
So Mike,
Alright.
Mike is gonna make a Keldor after this.
Anyways,
What's a Keldor?
Plo Koon.
Oh.
Bridge, your robot is sparking.
No, Bridge.
Or Rykon, your robot is sparking.
Is it gonna take an action to grab that?
It will take a bonus action.
Bonus action. That's fine. Action dash.
Okay.
I can get it from here because I have a 10-foot reach.
Mm-hmm.
So I can get it from there, and I can get it right here. And then I
Hand
can
off to someone.
Yes.
Okay.
Because if we look, 55, 80. Tindy has enough movement to get to that spot, and then one forward to apply it to Bridge.
Yeah.
It's a plan. I'm down for it.
And then I'll just say, "You bleeding coward, get in here and fix the boy. Fix my boy."
As I like how this is the one thing he cares about. Not the way you think, though. Still.
No.
Don't damage my property.
Save my boy.
I get to kill him.
Indy, you're up.
Yeah, no, get right next to him, because remember, I have 10-foot reach. I can just drop it.
Yeah, okay, I mean, it's only 20 feet from me, so that's not even, so that's...
Yeah, and you have
movement.
10 feet to get back in the bubble.
Yeah, that's fair. I drag the robot. I drag the droid back into the bubble, if that's kosher with the DM.
I think you have to fix him here.
Yeah, okay.
You can drag him, but your speed is now half, so you can get inside, but he will be remaining on the outside of the bubble.
Plus, he goes
That's not
before.
going to help. Then I'm going to repair him here.
Yeah, because Casey, he goes
I don't want him
before.
to lose any more. I don't want him to risk any more deaths.
Roll me same like a health potion, just for droids, 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, because Casey, he goes before me, so no one could fix him if we drag him.
You heal 7.
Okay.
Do me a favor, roll that
So-
last death save, just so I can see what it would have been. Okay.
Okay, so let me guess. Nat 20, Nat 1, pass.
Yep. Head
Oh
on.
my god.
So yeah, Tindy uses all their technical know-how, which is not very much, but adrenaline is
It works.
a great compensator, and patches up the
Right.
interior, the smoking interior of the chassis.
Bridge.
I live again!
Yep, you power back on as you all hear that.
Ow!
Oh, that's a straight line. Oh, that's a straight line. Oh, I regret this decision.
20-foot move
take
speed.
one-
It can only dash for 40. You're fine.
Can't you take one step?
And also pull me to
Two.
it.
3,
Maybe.
4. Bonus action, Misty Step.
God damn it.
So let me just check.
If Bridge dies, he dies.
Yep.
If I die while saving a robot,
I'm shocked you didn't.
That's
No, I'm
gonna be
shocked you didn't
hilarious.
use the rest of your movement to drag him into the bubble.
It was more important that he make it to the end of the round.
No, yeah, but you still had movement.
It's gonna be the end of his turn. You're both gonna take 2d10 for 12.
Bye,
I
Bridge.
believe
I'm down.
you both go
What?
down.
Yep.
Oh,
It does.
come
It
on.
does reset though,
Yeah, your death saves reset.
as the chieftain's up, seeing 2 companions go down. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna rush out of the bubble, multi-attack with his saber.
Is this thing even bloodied yet?
Yes, absolutely. First attack, miss. Second attack, miss.
Well, it was nice playing. Bye,
Yes.
everybody.
Bonus action, he's just gonna grab Tindy and just in.
Hey, that's what I was gonna do.
Dolly's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna step out and take a shot at it, not wanting you guys to die. She can't hit it. She's just shaking with fear. As that's gonna be her turn. Zim, you can see outside the door still. Companions are not doing well.
Yeah,
I have an idea.
You have the big iron on your hip. Use it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was about to lay down some cover fire.
If you want to, I'll allow you to use your action to impose disadvantage on any attacks it makes. So instead of damage, you would just make it so that it doesn't have it has disadvantage.
It's probably Jeff, please.
Yes,
I have an idea.
I would do just that. So attacking her where that imposes disadvantage over.
So pretty much you tell me is that you just give up your attack to lay down covering fire instead.
Okay, yeah, I will give up my attack to lay down cover fire.
All right, it now has disadvantage on any attack rolls by anyone else. As the guy who was also in the room behind you is going to run over to another corner, grab an item, put it in his bag. He's doing his job. Bridge, I'm sorry. I really am.
I am not meant to be on the front.
We're in a circle. There is no front.
This is what I get for trying to keep people alive.
Rykon,
Micah, I want you to think about what you just said.
Huh?
This is why I'm trying to keep people alive. We're friends, right? No. Answer my questions.
What?
Your life may depend on your answers to my questions.
Are you and Rykon friends?
No, above game.
Oh, okay.
We're friends, right?
Yeah.
And you'll never say I haven't done anything for you, right? I got a plan. No, I have a plan.
Okay.
And it's gonna come at cost to Rykon. So we're friends, right?
I guess. What are you doing?
It'd be a good moment for Rykon.
Rykon. Bro, can I just toss something, not at anybody, just away from me as a bonus action? It's a very small item.
I'll let you do it as a free action.
Rykon pulls out his special Dark Side Force dagger. An object full of force energy. I'm gonna chuck it as far as I can in that direction.
Persuasion at advantage.
Okay, Bob. Let me toggle it. Natural 20.
You throw that and it looks at it like a dog who just saw a bone.
Get the treat. And to that,
Where did you get a special force day?
Ithor, it's all I got out of it. Well, that and my special funny haha mask. But I'm gonna say,
you got a mask.
I can't throw that, nor will I.
Oh.
10-foot reach, I grab Bridge.
Yeah, you can.
Into the bubble with ye.
Whoop. Oh, sorry.
Action.
I moved him to try to grab something.
Okay, action.
Go.
I'm gonna try to roll technology to fix the boy.
All right.
I tried.
All right. You don't.
I don't hurt you worse, but you are now in the bubble. I have thrown my toy. Make it worth my sacrifice.
Tindy.
Yeah, I gotta roll a death saving throw.
That you do.
How do I do that?
See the word death saves?
No.
Under your temp HP.
Death saves. Okay.
Click the word. Make sure whisper toggle is on.
Yeah,
GM roll.
I'm checking whisper roll.
Okay.
All right. Mark that down accordingly. The wonder we are just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just trying to make its way towards that dagger, and that's its turn. The village chief is going to look towards you, Tindy, and is going to attempt to not have you die. They're going to try to save you. And they stabilize you. As they make the medicine check to make sure that you are no longer dying. You're unconscious, but you are no longer needing to roll death saves. You're okay. It's gonna be their turn. Dolly's gonna come a couple out. It's gonna take another shot at it. Praying to God that she hits. Oh my God. She misses.
Jeez.
Zim, show her how it's done.
Oh, my idea was gonna be something a little different.
Okay.
I mean, you can
his
do
idea
anything. That's up to you.
Yeah, his idea was to dash towards the dagger, pick it up, and then run back.
Fetch.
Okay.
So yeah, run over here, bonus action, pick it up, then just dash back.
Thank you much, Lee, by the way, for stabilizing.
Say, so you can thank him later when you're conscious. The guy on the inside is going to do one more quick look around.
Do I see anything?
Sorry.
Like, question to be answered later, but do I see anything interesting while I'm on death's door?
You're unconscious,
Yeah, you're unconscious.
I know.
so
Well,
you can't see.
We will answer that later about if you see anything while you're nearing death.
Oh, like, I thought you meant in
Yeah.
the room.
It's gonna do perception. 8. All right. With that, he's going to take a step out and kind of just see you holding that and it coming towards you guys, and he just kind of looks at you like, "The fuck are you doing?" Yeah, that's gonna be his turn. Bridge,
Hello, sir.
rolling more.
Hmm.
Mark accordingly. Rykon.
I'm gonna do it again. This is my property, and I will not have it break.
All right.
No.
Warranty be damned.
Tindy, you're unconscious, but roll me a
Yes.
d20 because this is the way I like to do it.
Oh, to see if you pop up.
Yeah, if you roll a 20, you come back with 1 HP.
Okay, I rolled a 15, so
So no,
still
it's gonna
flat
go
out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's now looking at you, can't do anything, but it's looking at you. Guy over here is gonna come over and he's gonna give it a try, but he's not really a mechanic.
Neither am I.
Let's see, technology.
He's got to beat a 10.
I know. 13. As he kind of like starts putting things back where he thinks it is, and you watch it, he does save your droid.
Good.
My head's
God,
on
he's a
backwards. It
natural.
just turns around. Oh wait, never mind.
he's off, but he's there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's doing what she can. She's taking another shot.
Jesus.
She's doing what she can. Zim, it's in front of you.
I'm go.
What a time
I'm
not to
going
have a
to
chain gun.
take the disengage action, then just leave the room.
Yeah, just walk backwards.
All right, you're just gonna walk back. Got it.
No, Jeff, that's actually all I needed you to do.
Just gonna moonwalk back.
All right. Do you drop the dagger, or you still have it?
I still have it.
Good.
All right. I'm gonna tell you right now, the room that you're in isn't very big. It can't get through the door.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
thought I couldn't leave this room.
it can't leave that way, and those doors were
Oh.
never opened for it.
Jeff,
It's time to close the doors.
Jeff, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Just looking towards the other guy. Close the door. Close the door. Just close the door. All right.
I have an idea.
This guy is gonna look at this thing. He's gonna take the risk, taking a step back into the room with you. I'm just gonna move him over because, you know, it's gonna take a swipe at him. 23, that's gonna hit for 5 kinetic. Still seems to be okay though, as he's going to take a shot with his concussive bow and miss. Bridge, you're unconscious. Rykon, your droid is stabilized.
Yep. Now I have an idea.
Okay.
Rodin,
You remember that scene in Resurrection F where Goku needed to get back to Earth so everyone flared up their power?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a massive display of things.
All right. Tell
I'm
me
very mad at this man for turning off my droid, taking
how
my
many
dagger.
force points.
I have 0.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no. With the way you ran this room, we were spent immediately.
True.
So I'm just
All right,
gonna
so you
channel
gotta-
everything I can.
Roll me a straight charisma disadvantage. You just try to pull in as much dark side and flare it up as much as you can to try to get its attention.
Unlimited.
13.
13. It does seem to halt, torn between the dagger and the new meal that has just stepped out of its kennel. Is that your
Okay.
turn?
And just to see if it understands Galactic Basic, I call it a low down, no good, scruffy looking nerf herder.
Whoa.
And I'm not.
Whoa.
And to be good bait, I'm not moving. I'm not going back into the bubble.
Okay. It does not seem to understand, but whatever.
Well, I tried the only Star Wars swears I
Um,
knew.
I forgot to do it for Bridge too. Bridge, roll me a d20.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope.
You're both
Ooh.
still unconscious.
This bridge is still over troubled waters.
All right, Rykon, roll me odds or even.
I will roll my own d20 to see what I get. I rolled a 17, so odds.
Even.
Suck it. Oh, damn it. No, I wanted to be wrong.
Yep. As it's gonna come up to you, Zim. In the
boy.
room, it's gonna take 2 claw attacks at you because it wants that Daka. Not initiative, damn it.
It goes
First
lower.
claw attack, 15,
So that meets.
19, 8, 6, 14 damage.
Jeff, pass the ball. Pass me the ball.
14 damage.
Yep.
The ball being imminent destruction.
Yep.
Come on, Josh Allen, pass the ball.
All right. Let's see. Okay. This guy is going to step out here next to you. He's going to try to help you out. He is going to use an ability of his, Force Throw. As he reaches out with the Force, and grabs the creature, and he's going to try to slam it against the stone doors. It needs to make. It must make a strength saving throw. So his DC does not make it, and it is going to take 2d8 force damage. Which. Oh wow! It doesn't resist force damage.
Nope. Really nothing does.
2d8 it is. For 6, but 6 is solid. Is it starting to look really fucked up? Like, really fucked up.
Would you say it's mortal or no?
It's pretty mortal.
Okay, open fire, gentlemen.
Like, it's probably not, like, a hit away, but it could. You could do stuff. She's going to take a shot. 13's just not gonna hit. Oh,
Sweetie.
Dolly, I'm so sorry.
Sweetie, get in the bubble.
Yeah, she's gonna go 1, 2, 3. She's gonna use her bonus action just because I feel pity for her. She's gonna try to slap Tindy awake. Like, come on, get up. Nope. All right, Rykon. Sorry.
I get an
Zim.
attack. Our rule
It's the other way
is,
around.
Our rule. Yeah, you call him Rykon, I get an attack.
Okay, fine. Do it. I don't care. Do it.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I functionally
All right,
didn't.
Zim.
So coming
Big,
up with
scary,
a
and
plan-
ugly's near you.
So coming up with a plan of my own, he's just going to try and yeet the dagger over to Rykon.
Pass the ball, Josh Allen.
Strength check.
19.
Can I?
As it flies perfectly right to Rykon's feet.
Thank you.
As the Star Weird whips around immediately, more interested.
And now I just need to wait for it to try and move away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's going to try, but this guy is going to take a shot with his concussive bow. Miss, but he's going to step towards it too, thinking the same thing. Bridge, roll me a d20.
Come on, Bridge.
Honey, make a high, make a honey, ho.
Oh!
I
The
cry.
answer would be no.
Rykon.
I pick up my one-use force dagger and put it away because that's not a stabbing dagger.
Be a great use for it now.
No. You said it breaks afterward.
It does, but it does force damage. It guarantee damage.
I bet it does.
All right.
I'm still
What are you
just gonna
doing, then?
keep shooting it. Actually,
You fired.
Securing the kill is not worth. I'm gonna go with that disadvantage charisma again.
All right.
Or can I call it straight roll? Because this guy's also emitting force.
It is definitely looking at you guys.
Yeah, I
Like,
want to really coax it to move closer.
All right. Persuasion check at advantage, but this will
Okay.
be your action.
That's fine. That's all I wanted.
All right.
Natural 20.
Yep. That seems very, very interested.
I tuck the dagger in its safe little pocket.
All right. Tindy, roll that d20.
Dude.
With
Not
your
even
flute,
close.
the flute.
One.
Very
two,
Now
unfortunate.
then,
Because I
since it's
rolled a
moving away,
4.
I'd like to. Could I use my reaction to opportunity attack?
As you both do.
14.
Just misses.
Fuck.
And misses. Damn.
Yeah.
That's its thing.
Jeff, yeah, shoot it in the back or pick me out something pretty.
I was hoping to. I was hoping it would hit so that I could actually use this.
Yeah, probably would have been great.
All right. The guy doesn't really know what to do. He's like, oh god.
Shoot her!
He
Oh,
doesn't
no.
have.
I didn't-
He doesn't have a ranged weapon.
I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
You can borrow mine.
How far are you? I think that's what he'll do. He'll move over here, picking up your blaster. Let's see, what is his dex? Because he don't got proficiency. Okay, actually, it's not bad. Add 4 to this. That will hit. How much does your blaster do?
1d8 plus 2.
So that's based off your dex, so this will be 1d8 plus 4. 12. So he does a solid 6 damage to it. And he has multi-attack, too. So,
Pew, 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 pew.
gonna fire again. But not hit. As Dolly is gonna 1, 2, 3. Gonna take a shot, cause might as well. 1, 2. Slap Tindy again. Come on. She's gonna roll a d20. Unfortunately, no.
Does that mean
Nothing
she
bad
actually-
happens.
Okay, good.
No, nothing bad happens. This is just a chance for them to wake you up so you can do stuff.
Understood.
Because otherwise you would just literally sit out for the rest of combat, and I don't like that. It gives you a chance. Sim, you're up.
So I'm going to use.
It seems to be flickering.
I'm going to use a tracer bolt.
Hey, guiding bolt. Nice try.
16. I imagine that misses.
16?
Yeah. 6.
Oh, yeah, the 6 is what I imagine
6 is gonna
misses.
miss.
Oh, darn.
As this guy miss. Bridge, roll that d20.
Oh, hey, hey, ho, yo. Hey!
You're up! And you have your turn. As you suddenly see your droid reboot itself.
Good, I wasn't done playing with that yet.
I just get up. All of my lights turn red.
Oh no. You still have it, don't you?
Fire.
I do still have a rocket. I do indeedly do.
Now, I'm just saying, the cruel man would knock it out and we leave it here to starve.
It's been starving for like 500 plus years. I don't think that's gonna do
a
much
couple
anymore.
thousand years, actually.
Yeah, that.
Hey, he's still right, technically. Get his ass.
Yeah, well, oh man, half my movement, gosh darn it.
That's
You
enough to
technically
get back into that
out
bubble.
and back in. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out. I see this being flickering in and out of existence. I'm just gonna spectrum ray it. I'm not gonna use my rocket right
Oh, soft. All right,
So
go.
soft.
Fine, I'll use my rocket.
No. Use
Do
what
what
you
you
want
want,
to use.
but
Peer pressure you
Just
into.
acknowledge that it's
Yep.
soft.
Yeah.
No, he's upset. He's been up and down multiple times. He is gonna shoot his rocket at this thing.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot it right there in its big old gob. Yeah.
Right in the
God,
craw.
I'm still on GM.
What
That's
was
fine.
it?
It's 7.
Oh.
It doesn't make the save, but it does take half. It
Oh.
is.
If it doesn't make the save, it takes the full
It's
damage.
resistant.
Yep.
Oh gosh darn.
So Starbeards are resistant to a lot of shit.
Yep.
Well, that's stupid. As I sputter and clank and go back into the bubble.
Rykon, this
I
thing
don't like that.
looks like it's on its last leg.
That's it. We're doing the For Glory, boys.
Ding. Okay.
Actually, wait. I can hit it from here.
It can also hit you from there. Don't
Yes, I know. As we're gonna bust out the double-sided glow stick of destiny, which I don't think I've busted out this entire trip.
forget. You haven't had to, I think. Yeah. Well, no, you did. You did once against the things.
yeah.
You barely had the. You barely had the
Because
bust
they do know you have the red lightsaber.
So
Yeah, they
number
do.
1, 14. Miss. Unfortunate. But I get 2 attacks.
Yep.
20.
20. I'm gonna assume
It's an without my dex, that's an 18.
that's fine.
Oh.
You hit. My point is, you wouldn't be in stance.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask
Thank you.
about that.
Yeah. So it's not, don't add a D4 to this, but hit the damage.
Yep.
This still could do it.
6, cut to 3.
Down to 3. It had 3 HP left.
Ah! So, may I?
Yep.
As Rykon just drops his blaster and audibly shouts, "Break my damn droid!" Double lightsaber just dragging it across the floor. Flurry up, and then stem to stern.
All right. As you cut into it, it finally flickers and explodes. Doesn't
Yep.
do damage.
Just
You are
poof.
knocked back 10 feet, but it is no longer there. It is just powder and mist on the floor.
I will say, just for
Combat is over.
for those paying attention to Rykon, when he the way he was walking was not civilized. He dragged his lightsaber like it was a heavy greatsword and just
I kind of
Yeah,
just
imagine as
imagine
soon
the
as that
scenario as
thing
the rocket goes off, as the fire's billowing, you rush through the fire to attack the thing.
and
I imagine as soon as that thing just disappeared, we all collectively just slumped down from that fight.
Oh, yeah.
yep.
The leader over here just kind of like sits down on the ground and just is like breathing like.
I'm gonna use my my one use of droid repair.
All right.
So that's a D8 plus 4. Yeah.
Burden, I'd like to get creative with something.
All right, but real quick, Dolly just kind of walks out to the middle of the floor, just looks at everyone and goes, "All right, we can all agree that sucked, right?"
And that was why I was in the
Yes.
bubble.
We did it though.
Yet, Zim, pick me out something pretty.
So real quick, I said I would say it after you guys beaten it. I told you before that initially this thing was supposed to be able to do, with its scream, 6d6 with an extra 6d6 if you fail to save.
Yes.
So that's 12d6. This is a CR4.
Oh, double our level.
But we also have NPCs helping us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So there's something I'd like to do that's a little bit more creative. You'd have to really give me the leeway here.
All right.
Now that this thing is gone, I have the force isn't being siphoned out of the air, right?
No, the room is still like heavy, but that's just because it was meant to contain this thing.
Oh damn!
It wasn't doing it. This room was meant to keep it from using more of the more powerful force abilities.
Well, there goes my creative idea. I was gonna try to defibrillate her, Tindy, with lightning hands.
Say. You can pick her up and carry her into the vault room, though.
Yeah, let's go to the vault room. Let's get out of
I will sling them over my
Death
shoulder.
Donut.
Right.
But yeah,
We leave the
Zim
Death
is just,
Donut.
Yeah, Zim is just picking out everything and anything he can. Meanwhile, getting something that's particularly pretty for Rykon, so then he's the prettiest girl at the prom.
I am the
Right.
prettiest girl at the party. I look at see the white floors. Guys, it's snowing.
Yeah, it looks like this place is completely marble, like very nicely kept.
I know it's a
It
Jedi
looks-
temple. Sorry.
Yeah. It looks mainly raided. You don't know what the other guy has already taken from it, but he seems pretty content with everything in here. Like, yeah, it's like yeah, we're good with whatever is in here can be taken. Whatever.
Okay.
Like whatever's left here, we're happy with what we got.
I'd like
I
to.
am happy to just give this a thorough look through and see if there's anything we can use or take.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for something dark-sidey, even if it's a presence on the guy who took stuff. I have some angry things to say if he has something dark-sidey.
I mean, roll me. The force feels normal in this room, by the way.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Roll me a charisma check to see if you can sense anything. Everyone else, if you're looking for any objects in the room, roll me investigation.
Permission for advantage because I'm pissed and it's dark side. You can say no. That a no is fair.
I'm gonna say no.
That's fair. I just
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Roll 20.
damn it, and here I want to be the prettiest girl at the party.
Yeah. Rykon, you can't tell.
Damn
You're definitely getting
temples.
some kind of force stain from the bag, but I mean, god, this entire room kind of has some force stuff
Come
on
on,
it.
Tindy, complete the set.
Yeah. I would say that
He's unconscious.
Well,
Tindy, you'll wake up like a few minutes after they've all searched,
yeah.
so you'll get kind of last picks on
I
that,
was gonna
but there's
say-
usually something.
Rykon, not feeling anything, does just go over and defibrillate them with his lightning hands.
Okay. Yeah, you'll wake up. Bridge, Zim,
Prettiest girl at the party.
the two prettiest.
I found a tiara.
I've got a rock.
So's mine, but mine's shiny.
We'll start with Zim because I know exactly what Zim finds. Zim, as you're kind of looking around, you're starting to like go through bookshelves and everything, and you kind of pull out a scroll that explains particularly like resistances to stuff like the Force and special material that was used to make it so that people could resist the Force and or lightsabers. And in the corner of the room, matching the depiction of what is on the scroll, you see what seems to be a small bit of old Mandalorian armor.
I am happy taking that.
It's a cut.
This is a +1 armor that any energy damage dealt to you is halved.
Ooh.
My first thought was, it's a cod piece.
It's not a full
That's
set.
the important bits.
Yeah,
It's not a full set. It is just like a chess piece.
It protects his important bits.
Let's see.
One day I'm gonna be the prettiest girl at the party. Which, to be fair, Zam did say he was looking something for me.
I did.
Oh, you did. I'll say with a natural 20, you also find something
Yay.
else. I would say that with it, there is a small scroll for a new lightsaber form that
A
has
collection.
not typically used by the Jedi.
Alright, then I'll
I'm now
pass
super
it off to
curious.
Rycon.
I just give him the low bones, Doctor.
Doctor.
All right, Bridge. As you're kind of looking around, you're kind of sifting through some of the older stuff. You see what seems to be two things. One, a scroll that depicts a scientist way back when that once tried to fuse biology with science, creating robots that could feel the Force through a homemade body.
Sounds like a sin.
It might be an interest that you could look into. And besides that, you find what seems to be not specifically for your body type, since this is older equipment, but a body type core that was meant for old. What is it? I want to say pre-war because you said Fallout and stuff, or whatever.
Old Republic?
Old Republic droids. It seems
Okay.
to be a core 2-1.
Old Republic droid core.
Bridge, you'll grow into it.
And then, how'd you describe the other thing? A book or?
It is a book, kind of like a holopad, like data book that you can plug into, and it pretty much tells of people in the past who have tried to make droids bio hybrids,
Okay.
and apparently one that somehow succeeded.
Broden, I'd like to share my first thoughts when you say that. A gonk droid with human feet.
Ugh.
It doesn't say how, but it does say that it is plausible.
Come on, Mike, well, Bridge will grow hair. He'll be the prettiest girl at the party.
Ugh.
Right. Tindy, you wake up. If you would like to roll to find something, you may.
Absolutely. Public roll.
16. As you're kind of scourging around through here, you find something that actually brings back some memories. A not gifted to, a unused Padawan braid. You can feel the Force kind of flowing through it. This braid, if you were to focus onto it and meditate with it, will restore 4 Force points.
Fantastic.
Is that like a consumable
a
one
short
and done, or?
In a short rest, it recharges every week.
That's very reasonable.
Well, they already get 4 points back in a short rest.
Yes, you'd
FYI.
get
Yes.
more.
You get 8.
Okay,
so later levels and
Gotcha.
everything on, you'd be even better. Speaking of which,
Oh, boy.
congratulations, you're all level 3.
Oh,
Yay.
bitchin'.
Hey. Oh shit, that means subclasses.
Yep, you get to do your subclasses. It is 10:30 though, which
So,
I
yep,
think is
that
where
is
we
our
call
cutoff
it.
time.
So congratulations, you destroyed a Star Weird, which is no easy feat.
I do want to just ask one last time if while they were on death's door, did
Yeah,
Tindy
they
see
never got
anything?
to do their
A la
thing.
Like Luke was, frozen half to death and saw Ben.
You also see Ben. You don't know why.
Who's this
It's
old
fine,
man?
it's not.
Who
He's
are
not
you?
dead yet.
Yeah, I know.
How are you?
He just shows up. Sorry, wrong room.
He's like, yo, what's up? Oh, sorry, wrong. Yeah, hang on.
This is a bad time. I'm gonna roll.
Roll me either charisma or wisdom.
Gotcha.
That's not going to be a high DC.
Ben Kenobi? No, Ben Stiller.
Oh.
We're doing Night at the Museum. Get ready.
That is a not
20.
nat 20.
Nice.
As you fell into the doorways between life and death, you could hear a voice in your head, very familiar voice of your old master,
Oof.
saying to go to the Eye of Ashla. Retraining must be
Okay.
done.
Oh, do you remember?
Who was? Remind me again who it was that brought them around.
It was the tribe leader.
Okay, then for dramatic effect, I think the tribal leader also overhears that because they're muttering it under their breath. Go to the Eye of Ashla. Eye of Ashla.
I was gonna ask, is Tundi the only one who can see their old master?
It's
it
a
is-
near-death vision.
Yeah, it's a very uncommon near-death vision.
Okay, because I was gonna say Zim just questions, who's this loser?
They say she technically doesn't see, or they don't technically see anything. They only hear the
Right.
voice. It's not like Ben, who actually transcended into the Force like his master did.
Ben Kenobi
but-
was just there.
Yeah, every Jedi who dies goes back into the Force, and you can hear their voices even if you train hard enough. But to actually manifest yourself and live beyond, it takes special training like Qui-Gon Jinn or Obi-Wan Kenobi. So yeah.
Alright.
But either way, I hope everyone enjoyed watching. I know that was a rather long fight, but I think you guys did good.
Oh, that was fun as hell.
I won.
You did win. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to check out our other videos down in our YouTube channel. We have episodes 1 through 6. I'm kind of releasing stuff out rapidly, trying to at least, to catch up on some stuff. But Tindy, if you want to give a shout out to your thing one last time.
Yes. You can catch me GMing on Anywhere But Now, a Doctor Who actual play podcast, and this month we're going to be releasing a number of Joy of GMing episodes as well, where we interview game writers, tabletop experts, and other GM writers like you guys. And that's just Anywhere But Now, which you can find anywhere you get your podcasts. And come find me on startplaying.games if you want to come have a spooky time in Barovia. Thanks so much.
All right. And if you like what you see here, try to catch our channel out on Saturdays where we do the Far and Wide campaign. It's getting pretty heated with some political stuff.
Yeah, it's getting fun.
Game political stuff.
Yeah, no real politics.
Yeah, no real politics. We don't want that.
Well, speaking of,
You're going to hell.
No.
Good
Yeah.
night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. May the Force be with you, and make sure to choose your role.